Hey guys, hope this is working. Hey babe, can you hear me? Seems to be a bit of lag in there. Hey dear, how you doing? Still not really sure what's going on. Hey Popeye, how you doing, mate? Um, yeah, not. We'll see how it goes. I guess I'll get comfortable with it. I'm not really too sure what's going on. Um, I took my girl's advice and watched Heidi Lee's little intro thing, but I kind of forgot it all as soon as I got in there. Um, Now, Popeye, since we got you, my friend, um, how do I put the link in the chat? I guess I'm doing it. I've got to do it through the StreamYard. Um, do an invite, copy link, copy to clipboard. Let's see if that works. I'm assuming that's puts it into, hopefully. No, it didn't put it in there. Yeah, exactly, Popeye, change. I just copied the link to clipboard, so I'm not sure exactly what that did. Um, let's have a look. Uh, how do I put the link in the YouTube? Because I'm watching it on YouTube at the moment. Once you copy it, you can paste it to the chat. I'll try that. Okay. Thanks. Um, I just get that from there, I guess. Copy. Let's see if this works. Ta-da! See how it goes. Um, oh, whoops. Get rid of that. Okay, now I have to add you to the stream, I think.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, brother? Are you there? I didn't accidentally mute you or anything, did I?
Nope.
No.
I just had to turn off my YouTube volume.
Oh, can you can you tell I'm not good with change?
Oh, dude, you did great, man. You brought me on real quickly. I mean, finally, there is somebody out here who can follow instructions.
Well, thank you to Heidi Lisa. Hey, there you go, Lost. How you doing, mate? The streams, the links in the chat there, Lost.
See, now nobody can jump your bones. If they're backstage, you leave them there and you let them rot.
Well, I got some news for you.
Hmm.
I can tell you who one of the biggest trolls on YouTube is and who's been playing both sides off, mate.
And who might that be?
His name is Robbie Battle.
Oh, yeah. Robbie Battle 88, is it?
No, just Robbie Battle.
Just
He's
Robbie
also
Battle?
he goes
Okay.
under the name. He's going under a new name too, Concerned Viewer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I know what crew he's with.
Yeah, yeah. He's with Mr. K and Gogo.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. He was
Yeah.
getting quite frustrated with us yesterday, threatening to who's he? He was going to report Don C and report Randall and shut my channel down.
Oh boy, wow. Well, good luck with that, man. Yeah.
I'd love him to bring the attention to
Oh,
himself.
yeah. Good luck with that. There's a lot of
I tell
trolls
you,
out there lately.
I'll tell you who he was. He was the guy that was pretending to be a young girl, which is kind of sick in a way. But he was pretending to be that. He was that insult generator. That was him, or 1.5 volts.
Ah, okay. All
Just to let
right.
you know some information.
Yeah.
So, how you been anyway?
Oh, I can't complain. You know what I mean? Another day in paradise. And
Uh,
guess what's rolling in? The friggin' thunderstorms, man. I took the dog out so he could take a pee after he ate, and the clouds rolling in pretty quick, and I can hear the thunder in the background. I come back in. I said, let me light my computer up. I bet your thunder's going to start a show.
I just got. I got to remember to keep looking at the StreamYard because Lost was sitting there waiting. Or maybe we should have left him there.
Yeah.
How you doing, Lost?
All good. What's going on, boyos?
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Just finished work, headed home.
Hang on, you're finishing work a bit early, aren't you?
Early hell, it's 5 p.m. Late enough.
Ah, okay. I just got a message from my baby saying, "Remember to check the waiting room there because the Lost could be there." Yep, he was.
I was backstage, partying backstage.
Oh, jeez. Ah, so nice to know that the drama's never ending. Uh, I had my say yesterday, and that was the end of it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
What
We
did you
even had
have
a.
your say about?
Oh, look, I just said because someone had made me go and well, didn't make me. They said, "Look, you got to go have a look at this website." I went and had a look at it, and I think you guys know which one that is. And the only thing is, like putting people's kids and grandkids up there, that's wrong. I talked to Ella. I said, if you know who's doing it, mate, fucking just have a talk to him and pull that shit down. Actually, Ella joined in with our bloody movie quiz, and that man, I tell you what, he fucking kicked ass. Fucking kicked everyone's ass.
Who, Aloe?
Yeah, when it came down to the movie quiz, he rocked.
Well, I'm getting blamed for that website, and I'm also when I told them I have nothing to do with it. Now it's I'm promoting that website. Have you heard me on my channel or any other channel promote that website?
Not that I know of, Popeye. No, I
No.
can't say that.
Have I done that on your channel?
Oh no, no way.
No. See, but see, it all comes back to me, and they think I know who's running that website, but I don't. Okay. And there's no way I can stop it. I'm not going to promote it. I don't come up on my live streams and say go to this and do that. No, I don't do that. Okay, I'm no part of that shit. All right, and they had a show this morning, and they ragged on me. They ragged on Dave. Uh, they ragged on Aloe. They ragged on anybody in the purview of this. Okay, and they had a great time, and they also made threats, and then shortly after they took the stream down because I guess they realized they made threats towards people, and the stream came down and was put on private or just deleted.
Yeah. No, keep the wrench, mate. Sorry, Randall.
So if they're gonna cry about something, uh, don't be talking about other people's lives. Don't be making threats and then pulling down live streams. That's the way I see it. Don't do it. You know.
Yeah.
You can't say they're doing this, they're doing that, they're disgusting, they're terrible, they're this, they're that, and then come out and do the fucking same thing. You can't do it. It's hypocrisy at its finest. You know.
Yeah, I'm just done with it. I want to just
Yeah.
enjoy the time I have on here, meet people, and
Yeah.
have a laugh.
I mean, I come on
Oh,
here, I get to do these stupid fucking quizzes. I get to sing to girls. Okay. I get to talk to an Aussie who I just really can't fucking understand. Okay. Which is great. I love him to pieces. He sends me such inappropriate things through Messenger now that are so hilarious. Okay. You know,
uh, look, I had my say on it yesterday. Ah, put me back in. No worries. Sorry, lost. I seen you leave. I didn't know. Yeah, look, I'm done with it. I had my say yesterday on what I thought was right and
yeah.
all the rest of it. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing the quizzes with you guys. I'm going to,
Yeah.
bring up subjects to talk about and just avoid it because you know
Oh,
what? It's
it's in your best interest, dude.
well, it's bullshit because
Yeah.
it's never going to end. I
No,
mean,
it's not going to end at all, man. And you know, I could go through a long anthology of who, what, why, where, and when, all the five W's, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to do that on my own channel. Okay. And
yeah,
I'm not even going to give them the satisfaction, period, of rebuttaling all the nasty things they said about everybody this morning. I mean, the only thing I can say about it as a whole, all of them should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, you just
yeah.
can't come out and cry foul and then do shit like that. Doesn't work like that.
No,
You
well,
can't.
I think there's some shame to be shared around there for bringing in the kids and the girls.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Look at my channel, and I'll tell you why I'm public enemy number one. Because I do my own dirt on my own channel. I don't make channels. I don't do sock channels. Uh, all my work is up there. It stands. It's within YouTube guidelines, and they don't like it. Okay. If you don't like it, turn it off. Okay. If you don't like me, turn my channel off. Right? You don't have to listen to me. No, simple as that.
And how you doing, Warren? Hey, Ray, NCE, welcome, Randall, you guys. Thanks for fucking popping in. Um, Thanks to Popeye for letting me know how to invite people in here, even though I did watch a tutorial. Thanks to my babe who finally got me to check out the tutorial and find out how it works. It does seem pretty simple, and I guess I'll get used to it. Oh, jeez. Hey, Lost. What's going on with him?
Well, there we go. Shit. I'm so used to Hangouts. I was like, where the hell did? Why do I unmute myself?
You can't mute. I can you mute yourself? Hold on. Can you mute
Yeah,
yourself?
well, I'm on my phone. It's in the bottom left. It's a little different than it was in the Hangouts on the.
Uh huh.
Yeah, but I can mute you. I can kick you out. I can throw you back in the backstage there, mate.
Backstage is where the party is.
They should
No,
call it the back door.
but I tell you what, guys, if
The
I'm going to give
waiting
you
line.
I'll give you a warning now. if we ever do another movie quiz, you don't want Aloe there, or if you do, you want him on your side. That man is a
Aloe was
bloody
kicking.
Yeah, yeah, man. When it came to like knowing movies and directors and shit like that, hey sister, he was he blitzed it, mate. And not only blitzed it, he's bloody fast on the keys, I tell you. Yeah, Warren, he was quick. But and he still didn't do too bad in the general knowledge stuff as well. But all the boys had half a chance then, and he was quite well behaved. He didn't talk any shit in there. He didn't bring up anybody. So kudos to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I come in your live stream and I'm sniffing around and I can still smell remnants of Satan himself. Hello the winter. Oh my God. You know?
Uh,
And you know what? When I say shit like that and I call him my favorite lunatic and all that other shit, the motherfucker can take it. He's not a puss cake. Okay? And he laughs. Okay. Now, is he right about what he's done? No, fuck no. You know? Um, what? He did it for a reason, and he explained it, and they don't accept it. So,
I
hey,
tell you what, I didn't like Popo's. Someone was in one of the other streams saying that when they were talking about people's kids and that, I was laughing about it. Well, from my memory, and you and Loss can correct me, but I pretty well told those guys that I didn't agree with it and didn't like what was happening.
yeah. And see, that's what they did to me when Aloe the Winter went on the Pretty Pony show and he did his little spiel that upset the world, the whole apple cart. First, they said
Oh,
that,
God,
yeah,
yeah.
first they said that I associate with him, I'm this, I'm that, and you're no better than him. And when I said I don't agree with what he did, that wasn't good enough. Then they started saying, well, you were sitting there laughing about it. Well, no, I wasn't. I mean, if you listen to the live stream, you'll hear dead silence from everybody. And then people saying, no, that's wrong, Aloe. But that wasn't good enough for them, see? They just, you know, guilty by association. That's what they want to do.
Yeah,
And no matter
yeah,
what you say, you're not going to satisfy them. And that's the way they are. So fuck them. I don't care about them. You know what I mean? They can wine and dine all they want.
yeah. Look, yeah, and I spoke about this yesterday. Like, I mean, it's this. I love this. I get to meet some great people and chat to guys all over the world and make friends. But at the only thing that really that I really care about is that young lady in the chat there.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, I mean, I'm can't believe my luck. And that's there. That's my priority right there. Crystal Lynn.
Mhm.
So again, I love meeting you guys and love to catch up with you all one day. And definitely want to go traveling with her. And but I'm just done with it. Doesn't matter what you say. You can't please anybody.
No,
They're going
you
to make
can't.
up their own. They're going to
Yeah.
make up shit. At least I'll say this. If I say anything, I'm going to say the truth. I'm not going to just fucking make shit up about people.
Well, I mean, I've heard such wild ass fabrications out there, bro. Off the
I'm gonna
fucking hook.
I'm gonna put this up there, Crystal. This is totally false, but I'm gonna put it up there anyway. uh, she was listening, Warren.
I like the shark streams. I don't think if they do have a new hangouts, I won't go to it because I got a bad feeling. No matter what they try to do with the new hangouts, there'll always be a flaw, and there'll always be somebody like GoGo who will exploit it.
Yeah. Well, there's three of them. The three amigos to watch out for. Mr. K, Go-Go, and Robbie Battle, who Robbie goes under so many different names. I actually found he lives in Georgia, did live in South Carolina. I'm getting closer to who he is. And there was a girl, I think she's in Texas, who put up a video about him, and yeah, he's a nasty little troll.
Uh-huh.
No, so but yeah, you only have to put his name in there, it comes up. That's the thing, Robbie. You leave a trail no matter what you think. Geez,
All
Warren.
my exes do not live in Texas.
Oh. How you been, Lost?
Good, man. Just been busy with work these past few days. I know
Uh,
I know a couple nights ago you sent me the thing, but I was doing the old family thing at the time. I forget exactly what was going on at the
I, I,
moment there,
I,
but
I thought you would be, but I just thought I better put it out there anyway, just in case you were sitting around doing nothing. Warren, my exes are buried in Texas. Oh, shit. No, I've had a few day shows. I've kind of got back onto some normal hours here, so been sleeping at nights and just getting up early in the mornings, which is cool, sort of, until my babe starts saying, hang on, I need more time with you, so then I'll probably be back on California time before I know it.
Yeah. California.
Kind of been waiting to hear more about the earthquakes. It, I thought maybe it sounded like I don't know for a minute because there was a couple around the world at the time. Not long after that, I thought we might hear a few more there. So that was a bit worrying.
Yeah, California, man. Dude, I remember time I was there, we get an earthquake, it would be like a 3.2 or a 4.2 or a 5.2. We'd say, oh, yeah, it's over. Okay. I'll go on our merry business way. It was kind of like the norm, you know?
Yeah, Don C, we're still active. You and Randall better watch out, mate. You're going to be reported for bullying or for comments made.
You're a
Uh,
bully. You're a bully.
it's kind of
Nancy.
that's pretty rich coming from a troll, isn't it?
Ah,
He
dude.
was really butthurt.
They're trying to fucking turn it on you, man. Uh, Trolls are like sharks, okay? All you got to do is swim up and push them away, and they'll move away. If they come back and you punch them in the nose, they'll run.
Yeah, it's yeah. Don't cut yourself because they definitely start swarming around you.
Mhm. Yeah,
Uh no, you didn't miss much, Warren. We just had
I think the trolls and in this particular genre, like within the, kind of the Philippine stuff, are a little different than your normal trolls. These here like to help spread the drama and the gossip and the
yes,
bullshit
you,
instead of
you know,
actually coming in. Trolls are usually there just to disrupt for the most part. You know, if you're having a serious conversation, they might say, like, if we're sitting there talking about, science shit, they'll be like, stick a finger in your butt. You know what I mean? Just they
yeah,
want to be disruptive to whatever the conversation might be. The ones
yeah,
here are drama trolls. They want to spread the drama around.
I know. And then they say, "Oh, Popeye watches General Hospital." What would you rather have me do? Watch General Hospital or be General Hospital on live stream?
yeah, yeah.
I
Neither.
mean, I'm just asking. All right.
We
All right.
talked about the sides yesterday, me and Tony, and there's actually four sides in all of this. There's the two combative sides. Then there's those who are in the middle, and then there are those who are playing off both sides.
Yeah. But you know what? There's a fifth side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fill me
Yeah.
in.
My side.
Well, I
Okay.
kind of think that those guys in the
Yeah,
middle,
that's the really weird side. Nobody likes to go there, Popeye.
Yeah,
You
and
just you hang out
see,
on your island over there.
let me get to my point, my bald headed friend. Okay? It's like this. It's my side. And there's nobody on my side. Nobody. Just me. I
uh,
stand alone. Okay?
yeah.
And see,
M-
they can't
MJ,
handle it.
MJ, Tony is on his side. Yeah. He sees things from, he's got his opinion, but he's on his side.
I never trusted a closet homo.
You know what? I'm getting rid of that. Remove that. MJ, behave yourself, please. I don't want to have to start calling you Fluffy in front of everyone again.
He is fluffy though.
Yeah, he is. He's so cute and cuddly, isn't he?
Yeah, little
Uh,
fluffy tattooed man.
oh, Jesus.
Just want to give him a hug and say everything will be okay, buddy. Everything will be okay.
Randall is right. I think Tony is against the doxing and the kids and that. And other than that, he just could care less. And, you know
I
what?
like MJ. He reminds me of that badass uncle that smoked dope, got a million tattoos, did some jail time, you know. But still, everybody fucking likes him and thinks he's cool.
Well, I tell you what, MJ doesn't want to spend any time in jail, mate, with a name like Fluffy. He'll be fucking picking up soap fucking every day.
Yeah, he'll go from fluffy to fish real fast.
Oh, Jesus, lost.
And
uh,
what's the one thing people do the most in life?
what's the one thing people
Do the
do
most.
Say the
most?
question again.
Yeah, what's the one thing people do the most in life?
Breathe, eat, sleep,
Talk.
fart, burp.
They change their mind.
Uh, yeah, I guess it's. I don't know if that's the thing they do the most, but
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most, but you definitely should be open to change your mind if new information comes to you.
I think so too. I think it's just being open-minded. Um, I prefer to dislike those who play off both sides. If you're going to take a side, that's fine. But it always worries me that what sort of mentality these guys have that will play off both sides.
That's a cruel streak in a person when they do that. They want to hurt everybody. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
most of the trolls around here. I think
Yeah.
majority of them do want to are playing both sides.
yeah, yeah.
You all
Yeah, the
see
one
them in the
thing,
chats. You go into one person's chat, they're talking good about somebody, and then you go into another person's chat, they're like the devil, and it's ridiculous.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you got to give me credit there, Lost. I'm fucking consistent. All right. I come up here and I smear your ass. I go in other chat rooms. I smear your ass. I'm consistent across the board
Hey, I
when it
just want
comes
you
to
to
that
stay
shit.
away from my ass, okay? You stay on your side
All
over
right.
there. Stay away
All
from my
right.
booty.
All right. I'm consistent across the board with that shit. Okay.
I don't think, yeah, can't deny that.
And apples and oranges for everybody all around. Ain't that right?
Apples and oranges. Filipina
Uh,
girls come a running.
you know what? I just do not want to ask you two about that. It's an in joke between you two, and I just don't want to know.
Oh, you're gonna love it. This is history, man. This is history. You're actually gonna like it. This is
Oh,
fucking history.
I thought we had told you before.
No.
Let me tell you, man. I was telling a sea story about back in the day when I was stationed in Subic, and you couldn't get an apple or an orange off the base to save your life. Okay, and if you brought apples or oranges out in town, you were king of the fucking hill. All right, you were king of the hill. You get a fucking just by giving a pretty little Filipina an apple, you could get a fucking date. Okay,
Jesus.
all right. Jesus had nothing to do with it. Right? And so the joke is between me and the bald one is that what's it going to be today? Lost an apple or an orange? Or
Yeah,
you want both?
I basically retorted to him and said, "You're paying his, his bar fines with, apples and oranges, picking up the girls with the apples and oranges." So yeah, so we tease each other with the apple and orange thing. It's a nice
Uh,
inside joke between us. I like it.
Yeah. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It was also good when you had your little Facebook thing there going. I used to just post random pictures of apples and
Apples and
oranges.
oranges, yeah. Well, I had a closed group called Popeye and the Spinach Can, and most of the guys who were sub to my channel, Popeye and the Spinach Can, were in that group. I had quite an extensive Facebook page, but unfortunately, through all the doxing and shit like that, I had to close down Popeye and the Spinach Can. I had to strip my uh, Facebook page and basically done with Facebook. And, they know who did it, and I hope they're happy. They stole photographs, they took personal information, they went searching through Google. I mean, they did everything in their power to discredit and try to punish me to get me to come off of YouTube. Right? So all that went away, and I had a lot of good people in that group too. Right? So if you have people on your Facebook page and their YouTube is also, beware, buyer beware. I warn you now. Okay, I warn you now. So I stripped all that shit. I'm down to like 20 something friends. Okay, on my Facebook,
yeah.
and
I don't like it, Papa. Facebook to
yeah,
me is just a place for gossip and trouble, really.
and I hope they're fucking proud of themselves.
Hey, how you doing, Big Kev? Come on, MJ. Don't feel sorry for yourself, mate. Yeah, Warren, I'm with you. Again, if you go back up, the link is in the chat there.
Leave it to Haganti. What was a watermelon for a long time? Uh, uh, I remember one Thanksgiving in the Philippines, and I was living out in East Bahak. Bahak. Um, it's kind of strange. I was pretty nice to all my neighbors, you know, and I come home one day, and my girl was like all pissed off. I says, "What's your fucking problem, man?" Well, the neighbor is saying that you're gonna get her a turkey for Thanksgiving, and I'm like, "What? What?" Because, dude, the rules of bringing food out the gate. Number one, you had to have a ration card. Okay. And on that ration card, you can only buy so much. Like, you can only buy so many cartons of cigarettes a month. You can only buy so much food a month at the commissary. And if you lived out in town, you could only bring so much out in town. And if you got caught selling it out in town, okay, that was black market tiering, okay, and you could be subject to the articles of the UCMJ and be punished for that. And I'm like, dude, I know. I told my girl, I know better than that. I can't promise anybody a fucking turkey. Jesus H. Christ.
Hmm.
You know?
Something I learned. I was watching. What's his name? Jesse Ventura, doing an interview, and he's kind of surprised. When you're in the military, you got to be so careful. I mean, he was mentioning that if you do something wrong, you've got civilian law that will get you, but you also will get done under military law as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
It's a double
You,
whammy.
yeah, you're actually subject to double jeopardy, believe it or not. Right? If I was out in town and I got a DUI, driving under the influence, okay, what would happen is I would be punished by the civilians, and by the time I got back to the base, I would be punished by my commanding officer also. Right? So, and there's no way around it. That's what's going to happen. You get a double takedown, big time. You know.
Yes, he
Man,
was, Warren.
Papa, you're a pretty kinky guy over there.
You know what, MJ? He sued a Navy SEAL that fucking bullshitted about him. You know, whether you respect him or
Jesse
not,
Ventura.
that's the truth.
Yeah, Jesse Ventura wasn't shit. He's just another piece of shit Hollywood fucking liberal. You
No,
know?
see, I don't have a problem. I mean, I got to respect the guy. Uh, I know he wore a patch and was a sergeant of arms. Um, no, the SEAL didn't knock him out. That's why he sued him over, because he wrote that in a book and it was actually bullshit. No, plenty of witnesses didn't see it, MJ. That's why he won the court case. And people were saying that he was suing the family. Well, actually, um, the money was coming out of insurance money. It wasn't hitting the family at all.
Yeah, but does that make it any better because the money's coming out of the insurance money?
Well, does it
I
make, I
mean,
mean,
the guy is dead, and you're suing the family, and the insurance is paying for it. It's
I,
it's
I
it's bad form, old boy. I have to disagree with you. It's bad
well,
form.
look, I understand that part of it, but you got to remember this guy besmirched a guy's character in a book with something that wasn't true.
Yeah.
And when they say plenty of witnesses saw it, actually, MJ, when they were put in court, they didn't see it.
You know what
So
I hate about lawsuits like this?
it
Uh,
hurts them. It
it
hurts all
hurts
the wrong people.
it hurts everybody all the way around, and you
I
never
agree.
really get to the fucking truth. You never do. Okay, you never really get to the fucking truth.
Yeah, actually, I remember hearing that story, but I never heard the outcome. Is that what happened? The
He won
Chris
the
Kyle
court case.
guy, he was lying about that in the book, then,
Yeah, and you know
or that
what?
story, or whatever.
Jesse Ventura gave him the opportunity to apologize and forget it, and he wouldn't. He then won. Jesse Ventura then won the court case. It was then after appealed, and he's got to go back to court again now.
So it's not over yet.
No,
Still ongoing.
Yeah, so
but
let's
yeah,
leave it at
yeah.
that.
Well, it's one of those things we're going to have to agree to disagree on. But yeah,
Yeah.
look, I can
Oh,
live with that.
and oh, look, I disagreed with you, and you didn't have to dox me, and I didn't have to dox you, and we didn't have to say shitty things about our children.
Well, I guess that's the difference between real
isn't
men
that
and real men can.
isn't that lovely?
MJ, behave yourself, Fluffy. Now, guys, I got a little interesting history trivia test. Were you guys willing to take it?
Is it a million questions long?
Do it,
No,
do it.
no. Well, I can always stop and have a break, but it's called a bit of an interesting one. So, what I'll do is I'll ask the questions. If you guys in the panel, I'll get your answers, but can we just give the guys in the chat like 5 or so seconds to answer first? We'll
Yeah,
see how
sure,
they do.
sure.
So I'll jump into this because I liked some of these questions.
What's the
Uh,
what's the subject?
it's history.
Okay.
It's
What history?
general
Oh,
history.
general history. Okay.
So 1920 in 1927, who became the first man to fly solo and non-stop across the Atlantic?
Oh, that's easy.
1927, who was the first man to fly solo and non-stop across the Atlantic? Okay, you guys in the panel here, you just want to
I
Popeye
know as soon
lost?
as I hear it, I'll recall, but I forget.
All right. I'm going to tell you what my answer is. And Randall, Dr. and Sabon are all correct. Lindbergh.
Yep, Charles Lindbergh.
Charlie Lindbergh. There's some more interesting history about him also.
Jesus, Warren, that's a bit rough. Hang on, Popeye is so old. These questions are not history to him. Well
Warren, you're
done, Warren.
correctamundo, dude. I'm older than Father friggin' time, buddy. See that? I could keep the hits. I could take the hits and keep walking, dude.
Okay, what was the family name of the Russian rulers from the 17th century until the 1917 revolution? Guys in the chat, you want to have a go at this before the panel has a run at it? Yeah, I know he knows you're joking, Warren. He's pretty thick-skinned.
Yep, boy. Okay.
Okay, we've got two answers in there.
Okay. My first answer would have been the Cassidines from General Hospital, but I'm going to have to go with Warren, the Romanovs.
Lost, you want to have a go?
Black Widow was part of the Russian.
Oh, Jesus, you idiot.
That was her. Romanov was her last name. No, I do not know.
Okay, well, Popeye's kicking ass again, along with Warren. It was the Romanovs.
Yeah, I went to school at a time where we actually learned something.
Well, this one might. I knew those first two, but this one I'm not so sure. Which was the first bridge to be built across the River Thames in London? Oh, I would have had it right. Surprise. Which was the first bridge to be built over the River Thames in London?
Have you got Tim's? Let's see, well, give me a hint. Did Tiny Tim walk across it?
Jeez, I couldn't tell you.
All right. Uh, the river. That's a movie, dude. That's a movie, Boogeyman, all right? The River Kwai. That was a good flick, too.
Well, what do we got? We got one. DR's put an answer in there. All right, Popeye, you want to have a go at it?
The London Bridge?
Yeah, that's my guess also.
Okay, panel guys have got it. Got one over you guys in the chat there. Popeye's kicking butt again. It was the London Bridge. That would have been my guess as well. Ah, yeah, this is one for the Americans. Which US president had a home called the Hermitage?
The
Which
Hermitage.
which US president had a home called the Hermitage?
This is terrible. I've actually been there, and I am just drawing a blank on the goddamn president's name.
Now
You know,
that's sad. Sad lost.
I couldn't tell you. I'm drawing a blank. But I'll go with Randall because he's pretty smart, dude. I would say Jackson.
Yep, it was. Yep, Andrew Jackson.
See,
Well done,
Popeye
guys.
knows who the smart people are.
Well done, Raymond, Randall, Boogeyman. Okay. This is which famous battle took place on Sunday, the 18th of June, 1815?
Which famous battle?
Which famous battle took place on Sunday, 18th of June, 1815?
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Okay, guys in there, you're going to have a crack at this?
Dude, if you don't know this, Lost, I'm going to call you a retard.
Well, in fact, they want the actual battle though, huh?
It's Little Big One was a bit later than that, MJ. So we've got the Spanish American. Okay,
It's actually, can I tell you the battle?
go for it.
It was the Alamo.
Ah, okay. Well, we got. Let's have a wait here. Guys are still coming in with answers.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Warren and DR have it. It was the Battle of Waterloo.
Yeah. Could have swore it was fucking Alamo, man. Oh, well.
And
Can't get them all.
I reckon the Battle of the Little Bighorn. I reckon that might have been in 1870s. I got a feeling.
Yeah. Waterloo couldn't accept you if you wanted to. Have us saying that.
Come on, you all know it was the first Battle of Ed's military career. It was, us Mexicans got Jim Bowie. They did. They got Bowie. They got Crockett. Pretty sure Davy Crockett was there as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, Davy Crockett.
Yeah, king of the wild frontier.
Hee-haw.
Okay, here's another one. How many U.S. presidents have been assassinated, and who were they? How many U.S. presidents have been assassinated, and who were they?
Well, when we go to answer Popeye, we'll go back and forth with the president's name.
Oh, here's some teamwork by the panel, guys. This is not enough. Jesus, Warren. That's rough.
Okay. You're absolutely correct on those two, Randall, Lincoln.
But we want how many? We want how many? How many and their names? Come on, guys. All right, panel, you can have a stab at this. How many were assassinated, and who were they?
Okay, President Lincoln and President John F. Kennedy. And those are the only two I know of, okay, because I ain't been living that long.
We're getting kind of half answers here. All right, guys. Some of you get half points, but the answer is four. 4 U.S. presidents were assassinated. They were Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy.
And to the guy who said not enough, eat the corn out of my shit, motherfucker. Okay. Was that an American that said that?
No, it was an Aussie.
Can you hear me now?
The fucking
Yeah, we can hear
Aussie, I'm telling you.
Okay, damn it, lost the signal there. Hold on, I only knew of three. So Garfield, JFK, Lincoln. Who was the other one?
Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy.
McKinley. Okay, all right, that's one of the names.
Okay, which king of England was executed in 1649 during the English Civil War? Which king of England was executed in 1649 during the English Civil War?
Let's see. I would have to say King
Ralph.
Charles. King Charles. Oh, and Warren agrees with me.
Okay, we got some answers. King Ralph is wrong, DR. Sorry, mate. Henry VIII. Jesus, Sabong, hedging your bets there a little bit. I'm going to give this one to Popeye and Warren. It was Charles the First.
Now let me tell you, when I used to drink too much Red Horse, I used to do King Ralph.
Over here, we call it driving the bus because you usually fucking got your head in the toilet bowl with your.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ralph.
Wow, this is different. We'll have a break after this one, but which world leader who came to power in 1949 is famous for his Little Red Book?
Holy crap on a cracker!
Which world leader who came into power in 1949 is famous for his Little Red
I've
Book? And there's a
heard
clue.
this
There's a
before.
clue. There's a clue in the question. There's an actual clue in the question. Incorrect, Sabong. Incorrect, DR.
You said there's a clue.
Yeah, I'll read the question again, all right? Which world leader who came to power in 1949, and here's the clue coming up, is famous for his Little Red Book?
I would say Lenin.
I would say the
Okay, we've got
Chinese
Popeye's answer.
dictator guy whose name is completely
Well, I'm going to give it lost.
a
You
world leader,
get
right?
half points there, but Warren's definitely Mao Zedong.
Okay, yeah, Mao. Yeah.
Mao, yeah. Well done, guys. I have to give credit where it's due. I think Popeye and Warren pretty well fucking dominated that, guys.
The Dominators.
Although Warren, you're probably going to pay for that comment about the not enough presidents and being assassinated. I don't think
Warren.
Popeye's going to forget that in a hurry.
Warren, for fuck's sake, mate. Why would you hurt my feelings like that, man?
Yeah, it was a very good job, Warren. Popeye, but definitely. I reckon even Popeye might have even had the jump on you just by a touch. I reckon because he got all those first ones. But very good, Warren and Popeye. I'll hold off killing you. No worries, Warren. It might be a good idea, mate.
I'll tell you straight up, if you want to be good at math and history, there's one thing you need to do. Okay? Only one thing. Read.
Agreed. Agreed. And I was listening to a couple of physicists, actually astrophysicists, and they made a really good point about like this. They were saying kids are born intelligent. Um, where we fall down is in the education system, where teachers who don't really love their jobs don't make it interesting enough for the kids to get involved.
Yeah, you with a kid, it's like you have to entice a child to learn. Okay.
Yeah, you've got to make it fun, and learning can be fun, but unfortunately, some teachers pick that career for all the wrong reasons, and I think
Now,
that's where the education system is falling down.
now in eighth grade, I had algebra. Okay, and I had this teacher. Her name was Mrs. Clark. Okay, and I could not take my eyes off her. Okay. So I was like always paying attention to what come out of her mouth. Okay. And there's two reasons why I couldn't take her eyes off her. Because once in a while she'd talk about the Boston Bruins. She loved hockey. Okay. And the second reason, she wore dresses so high you could always see early morning dew.
Well, damn.
A
We
little
have
eighth
teachers like
grade
that.
Popeye getting his first peeks at Bush.
It's a fact, man. It's a fact. She made learning interesting. Okay, dude,
They
I
had some
would
good
walk out
teachers,
of.
but I never had a hot teacher. Not one time did I ever have like a good looking teacher.
You never had a hot teacher?
Oh, yeah,
No,
well, I did.
there were a couple that were in the school, but I never actually had them as a teacher.
Ah, okay. So you were deprived.
Yeah,
Just
apparently so.
welcome,
I had all the old ladies and dudes.
just welcome Captain Spaulding and Sapong, who I've never seen before. Uh, but welcome in, guys. Said we'll change the subject. If you guys want to bring something up, we'll have a break and then go back to some history questions later if you like. But take a break from it. Seeing as round one was dominated by Popeye and Warren.
Now I tell you, they had the debates last night. Okay, the Democratic debates last night,
Yep.
and the only thing I heard is open borders, right? Health care for everybody, all right, and the president is a racist. That's all I heard. Okay? From beginning to end.
So today, I did not watch it, but recap of the different people I kind of listened to in the news. One of the things they kept talking about was how the her name is like Tabby Gapturd or something. I can't remember what her name is, but she apparently like just steamrolled over the Kamala Harris girl
Yeah,
during the debate.
let me help you out there. Tulsi Gabbard did steamroll over uh, Kamala Harris. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. But my point of all this is when I heard them talking about decriminalizing uh, crossing the border, I heard them talking about they want to put everybody on government health care, okay, and calling the president a racist. This is what I got out of all of it. I watch my taxes go up by about 50%. Okay, because let's face it, I look at Canada's universal health care. Look at the waiting lists to get treated. It's terrible. Okay, they're
That
coming.
depends. That depends, Popeye, because we have a system like that, and yeah, there is a waiting list. But if it's considered, they have they put people in a priority list.
Now
So
you're
if
talking Australia, not Canada.
if you are
Right, hold
you
on.
seriously
Answer
need
my
that,
question. You're talking
yes,
Australia, not Canada,
yes,
right? Okay,
yep,
cool. I just want to define the two, okay? Because
yeah,
I'm
because
not talking about what Australia's got, all right? And I'm talking about what Canada's got. And these people want to go to what Canada has, okay? They're pointing out what Canada has, not what Australia has, okay? And I definitely don't want to go to a system like what Canada has. All right, I just don't want to do it, and it doesn't fit well with a capitalist market. Okay, it just doesn't. And I've been in countries where they have universal health care, and you have to wait, and you have to wait. You don't get treated right away. Okay, and one of those countries was Iceland, and I remember this girl. She used to show up. at my shooting range because my shooting range was outside the gate, and she would bring me and my bro shrimp sandwiches. Okay, and she's a nice enough gal, and I said, "Man, how much does this cost you?" And she said, "Oh, it's free. I got it for free. You know, it's today's leftovers." I said, "Oh, okay." And she said, "I got paid today." And you know how much they took out of her check in taxes? 50% of her check went to the government.
It's a lot.
All right. Now, and they are standing on the stage and they're telling everybody this is going to be free. You know that famous word free?
Well, nothing's free.
Right. See, and that's what I'm pointing out here. And it's not free. Somebody's going to have to pay for it. So where's it going to come from? It's going to come from the taxpayer. Am I right, wrong, or indifferent?
No, that's
I mean, and it comes out of your check for your universal health care that you have there in Australia, right?
1%.
1%.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't think they're going to take 1% from us. Okay. And what would you say the average doctor in Australia makes a year?
Oh fuck. That's a really good question. I'm not sure I could answer you honestly with that one. I just know myself through going through a doctor's surgery. I mean, there a, a visit can cost $65 or something for a visit, and you're probably in there for 3 or 4 minutes, sometimes 5 max, really.
Oh, so
So
you do copay, huh?
you can pay, or what they have here is like the Medicare system. So a lot of people say if you're unemployed or you're on a pension, your retirement or whatever, what they'll do is it's you you won't pay nothing. It goes on to Medicare, what they call Medicare, and
Yeah.
Medicare pays for it.
Well, okay, if you're working, you pay into that health care, right?
You
1%
pay
out of
you
your check, right?
and you might pay for a visit, but then you can actually claim most of that back.
So you'll have to fill out paperwork to get that back.
I
Right?
believe so. Yeah.
Now,
See, I always had private.
your answer to my question was so telling. If you were to walk into America and ask anybody, what does a doctor make a year, the average doctor, they'd be like people saying, "Oh, I wish I could have been a doctor." Okay? That's the answer you'll get in America because these guys make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right? And the reason why they do that is because there's a lot of specialists. And I will tell you this, when I took my father to a urologist who is a specialist in that, he actually extended my father's life by 9 years. Right? He took all the cancer out of his bladder with a laser surgery that he invented. Okay, he and he he extended my father's life and gave him good quality of life for 9 years by treating him. Okay, he couldn't kill the cancer because it was such an aggressive cancer, but the technique that he used to cut it out when it kept coming back was fantastic. But then when the cancer spread other places, it took my father's life. I So the answer you gave me there that I couldn't tell you is quite telling on how much your doctors make.
Mm. I would say in Australia you probably average I, depending on your practice, I guess GPs would be making somewhere between 250 to 500,000 a year,
Hmm.
and I'm being conservative. The link's in the chat there, MJ. I was reading a comment there about a prescription someone saying it's cheaper for US citizens to go to Canada to get their prescriptions.
Yes, it is. They have cheap prescriptions in Canada. Okay, but
We
there's
have the
more.
fluffy. We have the fluffy one in here.
What's up, fuckers?
Hey, you piece of shit! How you doing?
What's up? What are you guys doing?
Another day in paradise,
All
man.
right, that's good, man. That's
Don't you
good.
love
Staying
that
out of
smile?
trouble.
Look at him.
Hmm.
Gotta love
So
that smile, don't
I
you?
had to Google real quick because if I would have had to guess how much a doctor makes, kind of your general practitioner type of doctor, I would have said around the 200K mark. But the quick Google thing said about 127K up to 323K.
That's a general practitioner, right?
Well, it just said general physician, I guess, is
Yeah,
the thing. Yeah, obviously, if you're a specialist and something, you'll probably make a shit ton more than that. But
yeah,
your average
I,
everyday doctor that you normally see.
yeah.
It's expensive, man. Going to the doctor is expensive. You know,
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't have insurance, it's at least $150 just to go say
even if
hi.
it, even if you do have the money, though, a lot of deductibles, a lot of insurance, it's expensive, man. $1,000, $5,000 deductibles. I mean,
Yeah, I guess it depends on your
you know,
what you have. Like
and
mine's
that's the
500.
problem. And that's the problem, man. A lot of these insurance companies they're just fucking over the American people, and I mean, a lot of these guys that are getting voted in, I mean, they have their hands in the pockets of these pharmaceutical and these insurance companies, and they've been fucking over the American people for fucking a long time.
I
You
agree.
know, and
MJ's
that's why
right.
that's why a lot of people are tired of it, man, and that's why a lot of people want to go to this more, one pair, this system of where it's public and not, where it's, your company provides insurance, because you got to figure it. Sometimes it might be a good thing because the money that you're spending now on your insurance that's provided by your company, you're not going to be paying that no more. That money's going to be going to you into your pocket, and then that money from that money's going to go into the economy. See what I'm
Hey,
saying?
MJ, I heard you were going into the World Book of Records.
For what?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude! You got more ink on you than the fucking
Oh,
Bible.
actually, I'm getting some more, man. Probably another week. Yeah, I got to finish. I got to finish up. So, but yeah, I mean, that money that they're proposing, would put more money. That money that money wouldn't be taken out. For your company's insurance wherever you're working at. That money's going to be going towards you, and then that money's going to be spent on the economy. So, I mean, it's expensive already. Taxes are going up already. I mean, we'll see, but I don't know. Something has to
Uh,
change. Something has to change.
I agree, MJ.
I mean,
How you doing, Bobsy?
people go broke, people go bankrupt, lose everything because they get sick or something. I mean, that shouldn't
You know,
happen.
I tell you
You
what I
know?
don't like. What I don't like, MJ, is these the companies that insure you actually employ doctors to look for reasons not to cover you or
Oh
pay
yeah,
for those bills.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
That was probably the only good thing that Obamacare kind of sort of did is the pre-existing condition thing. Something definitely needed to be done about that. Like you couldn't
Yeah,
get coverage
I
if you
want
did.
to,
You had to pay full prices.
I want to thank Obama for saying that I could keep my doctor when I couldn't, and now I got my doctor back, and I want to thank the Republicans. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I
I
don't
look,
know about that Obama. What is that? What is it? Just a public? Well, it's just a public option, right? That's all.
Yeah, it's for poor motherfuckers who live
Yeah.
with their mommies like you.
I've never been on that. Never, never, never. But
It's fucking hilarious, man.
yeah,
I couldn't help it, MJ. I just had to
yeah.
do it. Just had to do it, man. I had to do it.
so I always had private here, but to be fair, it is expensive over here.
I've always
Private
had
healthcare.
Kaiser. I mean, I've always had Kaiser. You know, that's what I've always used Kaiser. I mean, sometimes I've used the VA for little things, but for the most part, I have Kaiser. You know.
You know what I use the VA for, man?
What?
Eyeglasses.
Yeah. No, you could use it like that. Like even my dad, he used them for his. My dad uses hearing aids, so he goes to the VA and gets hearing aids from.
And all the ophthalmologists that we have over at the VA clinic here,
Mm-hmm.
guess where they work, MJ?
Where?
St. Luke's.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I get quality eye exams.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, I saw that debate. My baby, man, Tulsi Gabbard did pretty good.
You like that bitch, huh?
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
best looking one on there.
Would you hit that?
Yeah, she's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Jeez, MJ, now you're starting to sound like Lost.
You smoking a hookah?
Huh?
You smoking a hookah?
Oh no, it's my. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, here we go. It's my vape.
Oh, it's your vape? Dude, don't tell me you're going to grow a man bun next.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Don't let that fucker blow up in your hands, man.
Oh, I've heard, but no, this is a very, very good brand. But no, I've heard stories of people making their own these own vapes like this, and they've blown up.
Uh-huh.
I've heard stories of but those are people they're making their homemade ones. They're making their ones out of the garage and shit, and the batteries are too strong or something like that. And,
Yeah, I've heard that too, MJ.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful with that shit.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you've heard this one, because some people, rather than just use flavors, they'll throw the nicotine in there, and some people have overdosed on the shit.
On what?
On nicotine.
Yeah.
They put too much nicotine in it. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Bobsy says you're gonna fucking you're gonna fucking roll a big doobie real soon. Is that true?
No, nothing like that, man.
Come on, go ahead. Spark up a big fatty in front of God and everybody.
Nah.
Dare ya.
I double dog dare ya. I triple dog dare ya.
I like Don C. hook a car battery to a vape.
You ever see the movie Christmas Story?
Oh, I love that movie, man. Ralphie gets his eyes shot out.
Yeah, you shoot your eye out, kid. And then when the other kid stuck his tongue on the flagpole, and it was so cold it got stuck to it.
Yeah.
And the one kid with the 4 eyes, he said, "I triple dog dare you!" And oh my God, he jumped the double dog dare and went right to the coup de grace. I triple dog dare you.
Oh man, yeah.
It's fucking classic. I watch that like 3 or 4 times during the Christmas season, man.
Yeah, I always see it like once. Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't they make a second? I don't know if they made it. Didn't they make a sequel?
Yeah, sequels are never good, man.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. It wasn't like the first one, but
no, I just stick with the originals, man. The original. You know, the OGs. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Devour Don? Welcome in, mate. Don't know if you heard me before, Bobsy. Was just welcome to the chat, bud.
Yeah, so I saw the debate, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Biden, man. He looks like he's not all there in his head no more, man. He's getting old. I don't know how old he is.
Dude, he's close to 80.
Well, Bernie's about close, but Bernie's sharp, man, for an old fucker, man.
Yeah, that's because he takes his Metamucil every day.
Thing is, though, MJ, when you're talking about a 4-year term and possibly 8, I honestly think there should be an age limit put on the guys that run for presidency.
Well, I don't know. That's
why you have a vice president. That's why you have a vice president, though. I mean, in case the president dies, and you have a vice president. I mean,
well, that's the only way you're going to get a female president.
Okay. Can you remember though? I mean, not to hang any shit on Reagan because obviously he did some really good things and was a good president, but I can remember him doing interviews and shit and falling asleep.
Oh,
Who?
let me tell you. Let me
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you a little
Reagan.
bit. Let me tell you a little story about Ronnie. The last 24 months of his, actually 16 or 18 months of his presidency. Do you actually know who the president of the United States was?
Before who?
No. The last
During
during the last 16 months of Ronald Reagan's presidency. I'll put it this way. You know who was actually
Nancy?
running the show?
Nancy?
That Correctamundo.
They
And
said
did
at the end of his. They said at the end of his term, he was already kind of getting like weird from the, from his. What did he have?
all time.
Yeah, they said he was already getting like symptoms and.
Yeah. And she was running the show last 16 months. Okay. 16 to 18 months. She was running the show. And did you notice when his presidency ended, he immediately went into seclusion?
Yeah, well, he wasn't in a great way at that time, was he?
Yeah, yeah. Just to answer gun term, this is a medicinal vape. This is a medicinal. This is a marijuana vape. This isn't a tobacco or whatever.
Is what he got CBC in it?
No, this is actually regular. This is like it's marijuana. This is regular with CBD and THC in it. It's just
Oh, okay.
oil for.
So
Yes.
you're modernized. You're vaping a big fatty.
Yes.
Go old school. Come on. Let me see you roll it.
Nah.
Lick it, then
I don't even
spark
do all
it
that.
up, man.
It's been a while. I don't even do that, man.
Come on, man.
I got a nice pipe I bought. I just
Yeah, come on. Show some old school skills, man.
Nah.
Show respect to the OGs, all right? All right? Do I have to get Ren on your ass?
Yeah, no.
He's an OG, man.
Yeah, Ren knows. He's from the streets, man.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you, Popeye. I mean, you've played around with this, and although I know you wouldn't have pushed it to its limits yet, but this StreamYard, how long do they allow you to stream for with this?
Oh, you can go on and on and on, man. There's
Really?
no 8-hour time limit.
Really?
Well,
Bama could do his
his world record.
He could do his
His world
7
record.
days. Yeah,
He could go for his world record. Hey, I haven't heard
Whoa,
from that guy.
whoa! Someone just said the B word. Someone said the B word.
No, but it wasn't said in a bad light, so
Yeah.
fucking hold your fucking horses there. And the only thing I was gonna say, the guy's been silent for 72 hours. I'm fucking shocked. All right, I'm shocked.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit worried about him, actually.
No, load costs money, boys.
I was actually gonna I was gonna do a video, man, to see where he's been at. I was kind of worried. I haven't heard from him in a while.
You fucking shithead. Yeah, worried my ass. Somewhat Randall asked, did Roosevelt die in office?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. That's right, he did.
Yes, he did. He died in office during World War II.
Well, there was 2 Roosevelts, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Well, the other one was what is the cousin, right? Wasn't it a long distance cousin or?
I'm not sure.
The one that died in office was Theodore Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah, I think they were distant cousins from him and Teddy.
Were they from Louisiana or Alabama?
Who?
Well, you said cousins.
Hey, Popeye. You leave Louisiana out of this.
Said cousins, man. So all I could think of, Gibson cousins, Louisiana.
Yeah, he died, but he died right before
Alabama. That's all I can think of.
Yeah,
here's a question. Here's a question for you Americans. When did they change the rules for the presidency that you could only serve 2 terms?
After him. After
Roosevelt. We did 4 terms.
After Theodore Delano Roosevelt, the Congress changed the rules on how many terms you could serve for the presidency.
Oh, they would have voted for him fucking 3 more terms if he never died. You would've stayed there
Prior to
forever,
that,
man.
it was kind of like a unspoken honor. You know, you just after 2 years or after 2 terms, you just went your merry way.
Yeah, it was 2 terms, and I believe it's 4 years a term. Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Now,
Yep.
you have the Congress and you have the Senate. Which of those two bodies of the legislative branch, okay, can serve as many terms as they want?
Senate.
Oh,
that's a good question. I just thought Congress.
I thought actually, I gotta tell you, I thought it was both could do that, but if they're you're saying one of them actually has a term limit,
Yes, one of them
or
does have a term limit.
I don't think
ooh,
the senators don't. I don't.
I
Yeah.
would say the senators then because the representatives, there's some representatives that have been in there for I don't well shit there's been how many years is it? I guess that would be my next question.
I mean, Nancy Pelosi fucking.
Yeah,
She's been around a long time.
she's a representative and she's been in there for like freaking forever. And I could think of a couple other people, senators have been in there for a long time also.
Oh, people been in their 80s and 90s and still.
So you guys are saying the Congress has a time limit?
Yeah,
I'm saying I was unaware that they did have a time limit. I thought they could keep going for forever.
Which is it, Popeye?
It is the Senate.
They don't have a time limit?
No time limit.
Yeah, see, that's what I
Nope.
thought. I could have thought it was the Senate. They don't have a
Hell,
time limit.
There you go. Learn something every day, boys.
Watch JFK, Oliver Stone. Give me a fucking break. That shit was conjecture, speculation,
That was a good movie. I like that movie.
dramatization. I was glued to the TV with my popcorn on all those fucking falsehoods.
Well, I've seen some good ones on how JFK died. There was another one, and the guy explained it well. And the reason, he even wrote a book. It was one where I guess a Secret Service agent accidentally shot him.
Yes, I've seen that. He jumped on the back of the car and his gun went off.
Yeah, and his gun went off, and that's why the wound. And they explained why the wound the way it was because I guess during that time they first started using M16s during that time. That was
during the Vietnam War.
Yeah, and I guess the M16 the Secret Service agents weren't very familiar with the M16 during that time.
Well, there's two things with that, MJ. We did see him get shot before the agent stepped on the back of the car there.
Yeah. It looks like he got shot. It looks like he gets shot from the forward because he goes back.
You want to know who killed JFK?
What?
I'm going to tell you. This is who killed JFK. Sam Giancana, the CIA, okay, and Johnson killed.
I'll tell you what killed him. JFK. It was policy killed him.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that was the main thing.
Policies. But
right.
MJ's got a good point here because when he was taken into the surgery, he was taken straight away, and they didn't get a chance to examine him. I think they were worried about them seeing where the shots actually did come from, and perhaps what shells did actually kill him. But there's no doubt that what's his name was up in that office and did take the shots. There's no doubt about that.
It looks like he gets shot from the forward because he goes back, and then they were saying that what's her name, his wife. They said that when that happened, she was going to the back of the vehicle to get his skull. I was like, no, she wasn't. She was trying to get the fuck out of the car.
Yes,
I guarantee she wasn't trying to grab his piece of his skull that got shot off. I mean, who would do that? No,
she was getting out.
Yeah, she was trying to get out of that fucking vehicle.
Yeah, she panicked. She said, I want out of here, man. I ain't going with him.
That's right. You could see that she was in panic at that point.
I'll be honest. That's what that was about. Dude, I put you in the back of a car and I stop fucking shooting. You're going to run, MJ. Okay?
Oh, yeah,
can I bring up a point? I'd like to hear what you guys think of this because this has always been brought up when we have shows about it in Australia. That day, there's a certain group of soldiers that always line the streets and they check for windows being closed. They were called off that day. They weren't there.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was that's the advanced team. They lock
That's kind of weird.
everything down.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. They were called off that day.
Hmm. There's a lot of weird shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you're going to kill somebody important.
What I thought
Hey, I
was
want to go
weird.
back to the
Oh, go ahead.
I had to follow. I had a phone call, but what were the term limits that you were talking about? Did that come to a
Oh, we
resolution?
got backpedal for your ass, and we're in the
Yeah,
middle of
please.
JFK conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
Yeah,
man. Fuck.
Yeah, senators can serve as long as they like. Lost.
and representatives can serve as long as they like, right?
No, they can only serve so many terms. I forget
Well,
what the exact number is, but
no, well, I just googled it, so I'll tell you because I always thought it was unlimited. So they, pardon me, they have unlimited.
do they really?
Senators have damn, clear my phone. Excuse me.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, senators can have any number of 6-year terms, and the House of Representatives can have unlimited number of 2-year terms. So
Oh,
yeah,
I thought they were limited, man.
well, you thought wrong.
All
Go back
right,
to
hey,
school.
you know, I'm not fucking perfect. Go fuck yourself, all right? See that? See how easy that was? Wow. Now go do a Popeye short on me and fucking dox me, okay? Because I told you to go fuck yourself, all right?
Go
I
dogs.
I ain't got no time for that.
Oh, okay, very well. All
I
right.
can barely get my own videos up. I don't have time to like freaking do shit on somebody else.
Yeah, you can't. You don't even have time to spank your monkey these days, huh?
That's right, I don't. Shit.
I don't even want to. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that line.
Well, you're not going to touch it at all anyway.
That's what she said.
Jeez, you sick bastards.
Where's Kaba today?
Not sure. He could be asleep. I'm not really sure. He was around last night.
Uh huh. Yeah, you lit off too late for me last night. I went to bed, man.
Oh, yeah, I got a bedtime, dude. That was way too late.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought
MJ
you work at night, MJ. Thought you work at night. You should have been awake.
No, man. Not yesterday.
Did mommy tuck you in the basement there?
No.
Blazed up and passed out, huh?
The good thing for me is like doing the early mornings or the late afternoons here is that it gets to two different crowds of people the chance to jump on the show with the time differences everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So did you watch that debate? Lost?
No, hell no.
I like the chick that wants to meet President Trump on the field of love.
Oh, Kirsten Gillibrand?
No. It's the other chick with the brown hair, and she talks about dark forces and.
Oh, the author. She's an author.
Yeah, she's an author. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, President Trump, I will meet you on the field of love, and that's where I will win the battle and become the president. And I'm like, holy fuck, I want to bang her. She must be really good in bed.
Well, there's that other guy. I like Gabbard, or I like Andrew Yang, the Chinese guy.
Oh, you like that little Chinese guy?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a Bitcoin guy. He's a
Bitcoin guy.
I just don't like his universal monetary whatever the hell UMID or whatever.
Well, what it would be is like especially like here in California, there's a lot of jobs that are taken by robotics, and Man, whoever's crunching some shit up, who's
Yeah,
crunching?
Yeah,
who's tearing up their
you know why
potato
all
chip
those
bag?
jobs are taken by robotics, man? That's
What?
because you cocksuckers want $15, $18 an hour
Yeah, but what
for
are you gonna take?
fucking scrubbing a goddamn toilet. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, but I don't think if you're a person who's putting 40, 50, 60 hours a week at a job, you shouldn't have to be living fucking. You should be able to live on. You shouldn't have to. I know guys who who
Depends on your
fucking.
job. I mean, if you're doing 40, 50 hours a week just flipping burgers, I mean, come on. Versus a guy who's running some type of, engineering job or something. I mean, there's a difference in,
I mean,
the pay scale there for a reason.
there's going to be a lot of jobs. In the future, there's going to be a lot of jobs that are
No,
going to be
yeah,
taken
no, I
by that
agree with that.
industry.
That's one thing with Yang. I do agree with. Obviously there'll be a lot of loss of remedial jobs, I guess. I mean, you already see it in a lot of
And then
factories where they have robotics taking care of a lot of that
and how are
stuff.
those
But
people going to
it's
how are
also
those?
going to create a lot of jobs at the same time.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Lost, you don't read the chat, do you, Lost?
No, I'm not reading chat. Hold
Oh,
on.
cool, good. Don't read it.
One. God
um.
damn it! Now you won't
I
make
don't
me
know.
want to read it.
I think a lot of jobs in the
I'm
future are going
reading.
to be taken, and then what's going to happen? What's going to happen to those people that lose their jobs because of that? That's what I think that supplemental universal income comes in. It's to curb that for people who
Oh
lose
my
jobs.
God, you're making me throw up. How about we do this? We start educating our children in electronics and stuff like that, and actually
Mm,
making more doctors and actually making, well, you don't have to make any more lawyers, okay? But,
but
Oh, God, no.
but
there's,
not. Oh, go ahead, Popeye.
let
Hey,
me finish here. Let's educate our fucking children. Because when I was 16, 17 years old, I was working at fucking Burger King for $1.92 an
Mm-hmm.
hour.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
that was not even considered an entry level fucking job. That was a summer fucking job so I could buy school clothes. Okay. Now
Yeah.
they're saying they want to get these cocksuckers who are flipping a hamburger, all
Mm-hmm.
right, and saying, having it your fucking way, $15 an hour. I say no. And not only do I say no, I say fuck no. All right? Because now you are dumbing down Americans and they're not going out and getting a proper education and leaving those menial jobs so kids can learn work ethics and actually pay for their own school clothes and their own fucking school supplies. Okay? Quit dumbing down America with the universal bullshit. If you want socialism, head on
It's
down to Venezuela, head out to Cuba, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and enjoy. Okay?
but
But we are fucking capitalists. I am not fucking paying somebody to sit on their ass to do nothing.
Papa, you're talking about different times. Back in the day, you guys had tuition-free
Yeah, that's what
colleges.
all the socialists say. You're talking about
You guys,
different times. We got to pay everybody. Let's
you
go
guys,
socialism. Yay.
you guys had tuition-free colleges back when you were going.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did. You had
No.
tuition-free
Don't tell me
colleges
I was walking around down there, man. I didn't go to
in
college.
California.
What year? What years are you talking about tuition free?
60s, 60 in the 60s, colleges were tuition-free. In the early
my
70s,
dad paid. My dad paid to go.
how much? But how much did he pay?
I mean, it probably wasn't expensive as it is now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he didn't
I
get it for
mean,
free.
do you know how much tuition is now to go to college? People don't have that type of money, man. People don't have $20,000 tuition to go to college.
Well,
15.
okay. So
You are.
let's.
MJ's
And
got
you
a
know
point
what?
there.
You're absolutely right. People don't have that kind of money to go to college, MJ, and I agree with you. So what's got to be done? Let's take a look at what the colleges are spending the money on, and the colleges are taking what they can get, and they keep raising the prices, and there's no need for it.
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
need for it. There's no need for. And
All
then
right. So why should you make the taxpayer pay for what a privatized college is doing? Okay. No, wrong again. That's socialism. Okay.
And
See,
But Popeye, what's going on? And I agree with MJ here. You're building a greater divide between the classes.
now it's only wealthy people go to college. I mean, and I mean the whole. I do think that the minimum wage should have. I mean, it's good that they're
how
being
long
paid
you been out of how long you been out of the military?
It's 2006.
6.
Yes.
So not even 10 years.
Oh no, over since 13 years.
13 years. Oh, that's it. You're done. Uh, did you use any of your VA to go to college?
Yes, I did.
And what was your degree?
I went to trade school.
And what was your trade?
I got my HVAC and I got my HVAC certification.
Your
Heat
what?
and air conditioning. I did heating and AC work.
Oh, okay.
Heat and air
So
conditioning work.
you wanted a trade school. You didn't want a college level education.
College. I mean, college, man. I've known so many people that have gone to college, Popeye. And
do you think everybody should go to college?
No, not everybody's. That's what a point I was going to try to make.
Oh, now you're talking like a capitalist.
Not everybody's built for college, Popeye. Not everybody's built for college, and you know that. Not everybody could wants to be a doctor, man.
Yeah, not everybody needs to go to a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 college either. There's plenty of colleges with good education where you can.
And not everybody can obtain a PhD, right?
No, not everybody. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody's built not everybody wants to do it. Not everybody's built for that.
Exactly.
You know,
and do you know what President Trump wants to do?
What?
He wants to bring back the skilled labor force. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to bring back trade schools. Okay.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Now, let me tell you a little secret. When I went through school, I learned how to do woodworking and I had metal shop. I learned how to make a lathe. I learned how to make a cutter for a lathe.
They don't have that shop. They don't have that shit in high school.
No, they have computers now.
Yeah.
Okay. And they don't teach those basics.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They don't.
And President Trump wants to bring that back. He wants the skilled labor force to stand up again. So that way, all these little idiots will get out of the Wendy's and Burger King business and quit demanding $15 an hour. Okay. Now, in the skilled labor business, such as plumbers, electricians, we're always going to need them. Would you say yay or nay?
Of course, yes.
All right, you always.
And they make good money too. Money too.
Depending on where you're at, you can make anywhere from $18 to $35 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's good bucks. Okay. Yep. All right. We don't need this shit where we give everybody free. People need to work for it. Okay. WORK. I know that's a foreign concept. It's a 4-letter word, and some people hate it. But that's the way it is.
Yeah, so a lot of people hate it. The reason why I believe that the minimum wage should be 15, it's not because we're just giving these people free money. Popeye, what cost you milk when you were younger, when you're a younger man, doesn't cost what milk costs nowadays. I mean, due to inflation and the policy of the U.S. printing money, every year things get more expensive.
Yeah,
That's why I believe a minimum wage should be about $15 an hour. Due to inflation,
it shouldn't be linked to the CPI.
It should be more, probably. To be honest, our minimum wage should probably be a lot more than $15 an hour.
Well, if you're worried about the price of milk, head on back to the Philippines so you can get all the free milk you want.
Hang on. That's powdered milk, though, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, things that cost what they cost 5 years ago, they just don't cost the same now. You know, and
I want to say I read an article. Of course, it also depends where you live. I mean, so the national average, you live in a high-priced state there, Fluffy. So, but I heard it should be like 10 something. The national average should be around.
Let me tell you something. When I went to North Dakota, right, I had just before I went to the oil patch, because I had my HVAC certification, you know. So I was like, shit. When I'll get a job doing some AC work. So I did. and they weren't paying nothing in North Dakota. But I was like, shit. I had some savings out there, but I took the job. You know what I mean? I was barely scraping by in North Dakota, but I was able to have a decent apartment, paid all
Yeah,
my
but that
bills,
area was super
and
expensive.
I was only making 13. They were paying me $13.50 an hour in North Dakota, and I was barely able to scrape by.
Let me tell you something. You need to bring
$13.50 an hour for.
You need to bring your ass out here to Florida.
Well, that was not, and that's why I got out of the job. I'm like, fuck that, I'll go to the oil patch, and I was making six figures. I was making over $100,000 a year in the oil patch, and that's why I was like, dude, you guys ain't paying shit. And I went to school, I got my certification. You guys are only gonna pay me $13.50 an hour. I did that job for a few months. I was like, fuck you guys. You know what I mean? I went to the oil patch.
Hey, check this out. Come on out here to Florida. I just got a tune-up done on my AC system yesterday, right? And I have insurance on it where I pay like $17 a month. Yeah. And so if they come out and do a tune-up, I only do a copay on it, right? Which is like $10. Right? Yeah. Now, if I did not have that $17 a month insurance on the system, they would come out and charge me $180 just for coming out.
What kind of unit? What brand? You have like a Carrier or?
Oh, I got a Crane, dude.
Oh, Crane. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is that for the fat women you pick up?
Yeah, exactly. And so if they came out to do a tune-up, I would pay $180 fucking dollars. Okay. $180 fucking dollars just for a tune-up. So imagine what happens if it breaks down.
Oh.
Okay. So you need to bring your ass out here. You won't pay state taxes. You could get with a good company that's going to pay you anywhere from $24 to $28 an hour. Everything is cheaper here. You're going to pay only federal tax. Okay. And you're going to sweat your fucking little California ass off, but you're going to make good money.
All right? I know that out there. Yeah, I know that.
All right. And
I've always heard the wages kind of in Florida are kind of low, man.
They're a little bit lower, but dude, when you
cost of living is lower too. You know
yeah, when you go through the grocery store. It also
depends on what part of Florida you live in too.
Yeah.
I may assume, Miami's pretty expensive, I would assume.
Yeah.
And,
If you live in the Tampa area, all right, or the Panhandle area, cost of living is low. All right.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Tampa.
And like if you buy a house out here, like a 3-bedroom, you pay anywhere from $110,000 to $180,000. Okay, that same house in California, you'll pay $600,000 for.
Yeah. That's
I'm feeling guilty, man, because I was sitting on my ass for $70 an hour.
Yeah, in California, a house like that would cost you like $500,000.
Yeah. Now check this out. I was looking at the first house I ever lived in back in 1960. In Cambridge. My father bought that house for $8,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And we moved out to the suburbs. You know how much that house is worth right now? You're gonna
$8,500.
Nope.
Probably about $500,000.
It's worth $1.2 million.
Yeah.
Okay. $1.2 million. Yeehaw.
Yeah, our shit, the system got fucked up when we came off the gold standard, man. And I don't understand why did the U.S. get off of the gold standard?
Oh, you want to know why? It was very simple. We elected a Democrat.
Who was it? Nixon?
No, Nixon was Tricky Dick. Okay.
And who was in office when they went off the gold standard?
Oh, let me see who was before him.
Before Nixon.
See,
Well,
now
it came off the gold standard in 1971. That's when it happened.
that was, well, yeah, that was Johnson, I believe. Johnson or Tricky Dicky.
But anyway, it was pushed by basically both sides
Yeah.
of Congress
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, I don't
And
know why they did that,
The,
man. That was
the Federal Reserve. It's been a while since I read that. I forget the reason, but it gave the Federal Reserve a shit ton of control.
yeah. Yep.
your boyfriend's speaking right now, MJ.
Who's that?
Trump.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's at a rally at
Well,
Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm gonna do a video. I know that once I find out once he comes to California. Usually when he comes to California though, he'll only stick to like the white suburb area. So he'll go to Irvine, which
Uh-huh.
we're all So I'll go over there to Irvine. Irvine's not far from here. It's probably like a half hour.
Oh, what do you expect him to do? Walk into Watts or fucking Compton?
Imagine when he did that.
What the fuck is there? Is there any venues there, MJ? Come on,
Yeah.
MJ.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah, I don't even think like if he went to the city of LA, yeah, he would not get a good welcome. It would be on the news. I know that for sure. Some shit would happen. Yeah, it wouldn't be very good.
So what about you,
How does
MJ? Have you been out there throwing water on the popo?
No, I wouldn't do nothing like that, man.
how does
I
it
got
happen?
I got
How
friends
does it
that are
happen?
police.
How does it happen, guys? That you got, the political bloody stance is so different from one side of the country to the other. Doesn't seem to be no middle ground.
Oh, if you want middle ground, you have to go to places like Ohio, Montana.
Yeah,
No, all the large suburban, areas, LA, all the big cities are pretty much very liberal. There are your medium-sized cities are the ones that are kind of in the middle, but there's not many of them. And then the other side of the thing are the small town,
Uh,
Republican wackos. So, I mean, we've got
and I've lived
we've
in
got a
liberal.
large range.
Like me, I lived. I've lived in SoCal all my life, but then I moved. When I moved to North Dakota, it was completely 360, man.
yeah,
Small town, rural.
yeah. You weren't on the
Where?
left coast anymore.
Hell no, I'm not out there.
Yeah, those areas, boys, gods and guns. You better look out.
It's gods and guns out there. That's what they love, man. Out there, man.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was the experience, though. It was cool, man. I thought it wasn't too
How long
bad.
did you live out there for when you're in North Dakota?
Huh?
How long did you live out there?
I was there for
Or
4
up there,
years.
whatever.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, I was there for a little while, man. It was not much to do in North Dakota, man. I tell you that, man.
Were they
Yeah,
they into sparking up?
You know what they were, man? They were. There's a lot of the Indians. A lot of the Native Americans live there. So you had the big Sioux tribes in the area.
Did you try some peyote?
No, never like that, man. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just asking.
Nah, never.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I'd probably be too scared to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
To be honest. Me, I just like the weed, man, the marijuana, the natural stuff, Popeye.
Okay. All right. No problem, Cheech.
Jeez. But
I was gonna say, MJ, North Dakota out that way with the mining and all the oil. I would have thought drinking would have been the big problem out there.
Oh no, well drinking too. Oh no, drinking is of course more heavily. Actually, North Dakota is one of the states with the most. That drinks apparently like most alcohol throughout the year. Like North Dakota ranked really high. Because there's not much to do in those. There's not much to do in North Dakota. It's just the drink. It's an ice box. It's cold. Like 7 months out of the year, it's blistering cold.
Yeah, you got snow up to your fucking nose.
Negative 40 gets like negative 40 there.
I bet you they make a lot of babies there.
Oh yeah, during the wintertime, yeah. Yeah, but it's a ice box, man. It's not for everybody. For the first year I was there, it was hard, man. The weather, the cold.
Now let me ask you this:
You know.
did you sample some of the North Dakota pussy while you were there?
That's I dated a lot of
Uh,
a lot of Native American girls,
yeah,
man.
on the scale of 1 to 10, huh?
Were they married?
Huh?
Were they
Were they
married?
married?
I think a couple of them actually were, but I mean they had been. I mean they weren't. Their husbands were gone. You know, because in the Native culture, like it's kind of like the Filipino culture within the Native culture. You know, the men they make a lot of babies, but they're just never around. You know, and some of them get married, but they stay married, but they haven't seen them in years and years and years. You know, because the guys they'll run from one res to another res to another res. They got they got kids all over.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
freelancing.
yeah, they're freelance. Just like in the Filipino, when they talk about the seamen, the guys on work on ship or on boats, and they go to island.
Yeah,
It's kind of the same thing. They go to island to island to island. You know,
yeah, they
it's
like the semen, right?
yeah, they like the
Yeah,
seamen.
yeah, I thought so.
Hey, but Native American, they're crazy, man. I'll tell you that. Like dating experience, dating wise, yeah, they're very, they got some problems. Especially if you meet one like that's, don't get me wrong. A lot of them are great people, but like the women I met, and like of course most of them are raised on the res. And if they're raised on the res, it's they're crazy, man. You know, they're raised a different way on the reservation. You
It's
know,
like we call crazy beautiful. If you date
yeah,
crazy beautiful, you're in for a wild ride, okay?
yeah.
You know, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking the hotter the chick, the higher the crazy scale goes. You
Yeah,
should know
usually.
that by now, for
Yeah,
Christ's sake. Look at
that is.
California. I swear some of them girls out there were raised on the res. Okay?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
fucking nutty California bitches, man. I'm telling you.
Crystal,
Yeah,
get up
that's
here and
true.
control him.
Yeah.
I said some. I said some.
I
Okay?
have to
Yeah.
warn you, Popeye, she's good with knives, mate.
Hey, let me tell you a story, right? We used to go out to this place when I was stationed in Long Beach. There's three bridges, okay, that take you out of Terminal Island. And we used to take the bridge to the right, which would take us to Belmont Shores, okay? And these were real hotty toddy, where all the rich assholes went to drink, right? So we used to go to this one bar called the train station because we knew we could pick up a cougar there. She'd get you drunk and you'd get laid, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. But, I caution, sometimes you have to use the light switch, okay? It's a fact, okay? It's a fact. I caution you, all right?
Yeah.
Jesus, Popeye, where's the gentleman when you're gone?
Hey,
Over here we use paper bags, mate. One for her
oh,
and one for yourself, just
so,
in case
yeah,
hers falls off.
yeah. I mean, Jesus H. Christ, but it was a good time, all right?
Yeah.
What's a
Yeah.
good time, man? You get to drink for free. Sometimes she'd take you to dinner,
Mm-hmm.
because you got to have fuel in the furnace in order to take care of one of these cougars. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the way it was, and it was a good night.
There was this one place I used to like to go. It was in Anaheim Hills. In Anaheim Hills, it's a very nice, affluent area also, and it was called the Foxfire. And man, on a Foxfire or Firefox, one of those two. But these are wealthy women and cougars, of course. Then that's where I actually met. I mentioned it before. I used to date some woman at the time. I had just gotten out. I think I was 20. I was on 23 or 24, but she was 48. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But she looked good, very good for very very good plastic surgery, fake boobies, everything. But oh yeah, she used to drive in a Porsche, a Pan
yeah,
America Porsche. She bought me clothes. I mean, she paid my bills. She bought me I mean,
yeah. Of
everything.
course, and you know why all that was done?
Why?
Because they don't like dating expats.
Well, she was
They,
married. She was
Yeah, I
married.
know
Her.
that they don't like dating expats, number one, and their husband has no lead in the pencil left, number two, and ergo comes along you, Fluffy. All
Well,
right.
he was like he was a banker of some sort. So I went to her went to her house before. And he was a banker of some sort. He was always in Japan. He was some type of international banker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and her house was.
He was overseas doing his little China doll thing, and she
like a 9-bedroom home. I mean,
did she used to pinch your cheeks and say, "My little burrito"? Huh?
Nah, she didn't. But man, now she must be.
You know the White Knights are recording this conversation.
Yeah,
they're gonna go fucking nuts, man. They're gonna go fucking nuts, man. Fucking Sir Galahad is gonna go off the hook.
Man. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, I know they are, Popeye.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't mention that she put you over a knee and spanked you, mate. That would have made a great soundbite.
Oh man, but she must be in her 60s now. Fuck. Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know if I wanted to hear that.
Oh, now she must be in her 60s, but she must be 60 years old now, I think.
Oh, mate, you're not into that grandma kiss?
No.
Mate, you know it's real bad when a sex maniac like Lost leaves the stream when you talk that shit.
Yeah, Lost is probably hugging the toilet, throwing up.
You're scared Lost off. Just, I didn't know they had a private chat in this as well. He's been going nuts in that.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Lost.
Somebody's grandma. Hey, but that place was known for it. I mean, that was the place. I mean, in SoCal, everybody knew that place, and it was a nice place, and they served good food, nice steakhouse too. But yeah, it was known for younger guys to pick up rich, older women. That's what the place was known for.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with an older gal.
It's closed down now, though. It's closed down now, but
we have those places here. They're called Grab a Granny.
Grab a Granny.
Figures you fucking Aussies really take it to the next level every fucking time. I'm telling you, grab a granny. You make it unpalatable, man. I mean, at least you ever see a cougar? A cougar is good looking.
Jesus, Popeye did find the private chat.
Dude, I was born at night, but not last night.
Fuck.
Barry's favorite song is "Don't Beat Your Mama" with a great big stick.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Hey, Don, have a safe trip, mate. Don C's heading up. He's
Where's he going?
Chiang Rai. He said driving up to Chiang Rai in Thailand there to visit the caves where those kids were. Chiang Rai, I think it is.
Chiang Mai.
Yeah, Chiang Mai.
Chiang Rai with the R-A-I, where the kids got stuck in that cave where they did the rescue.
Oh, okay.
I never heard about that.
You serious? That was huge news, man.
No, I just actually turned on. I don't watch much TV, man. I just turned on the TV yesterday to watch the debate.
Yeah. Well, in California, all they have on TV for news is "I hate Trump" rhetoric.
Yeah, it's usually the high Trump stuff.
This is what I don't understand, and maybe you guys can fill me in, because it would seem to me that Trump hasn't actually done a bad job.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't done a bad job. He's done a pretty good job, to be honest.
So why is all the shit fucking being flung at him?
Oh, it's simple, man, because he's done everything he said he was going to do, and it rubs the fucking goddamn Democrats raw. Okay? I'm telling you, if you listen to the debates, it's like these guys are so far left leaning. I don't know when the general election comes around and whoever the Democratic nominee is going to be, if he or she is going to be able to come back to the middle of the road or the center left. That's how far left they're leaning during these debates, man. They're about ready to fall off of fucking California. That's how far left they've gone.
Yeah, they are going pretty far. I mean, they want to what do they want to decriminalize? Like illegal border crossings. I know like the thing with the whole medical, medical for all. Yeah, it sounds good and I like it, but the only thing though is I don't get how we would pay for that. Apparently, it would cost like $30 trillion for us to have medical for all. One payer system, something like that.
You know,
That's a lot of money. That's a
there'd
lot of
only be
money.
one thing that good would come out of you know decriminalizing border crossing like that, and that's that. You could stay here in America, MJ, and I'd be so
Uh,
happy.
yeah, because I'm illegal.
Yeah, yeah.
I just see
Uh,
Bobsy was just saying he's just put another 10% tariffs on China. That may hurt the agricultural section of the United States, because I do know that China do import a lot
Yeah,
of American agricultural. They
they'll
may do a tit for
they'll
tat here.
yeah they'll take a dent, man. But I'm standing with Trump on this one. I want him to even put more tariffs on.
yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, tariffs are good, but don't we kind of suffer the price consequences due to the tariffs?
Yeah, when he puts a 10% tariff on, you'll suffer about a 2% of that if you're lucky.
Mm,
Okay,
yeah.
and but you know what? It's time we stand up to China and stop taking their shit. And you know what? If you're gonna fight somebody, you're gonna have to pay the price. You're gonna have to get a bloody nose, aren't you?
That's true.
Or
That
do you
is-
wanna, become a softie and just stand there and let somebody wipe their ass on your face? What do you want to do? Huh?
That's true. That's true.
Well, it's always a worry to me that when they talk about free trade, it's hard to have free trade when you compare the wages from some of these countries.
Oh yeah, when they're paying those guys a nickel a dollar, and I mean it's hard to
That
compete. It's hard to
it
compete.
is. The
I
only
mean,
thing I would be worried about is with a billion people, there is money to be made from China.
oh, of course. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah, gonna let them say that. I just had to put my heater on. It's fucking freezing here.
Oh yeah, you're breathing hard.
You know, when we put the tariffs on and the food's not going over there, dude, who feeds the world? Let answer that question for me. Who feeds the world?
No, that'd be us.
There you go.
That'd be us.
So with not Australia, mate, we're pretty self-sufficient in the way of food.
I think that's where we're going wrong in the U.S., man. I think we try to lead too much, man, and I don't think we should be doing that shit no more. We try to lead way too much.
You got some serious issues. I don't know, MJ. Have you ever seen that documentary King Corn?
King corn? No.
Yeah, check that out sometime.
What's it about? Sounds like
Well, you got farmers over there growing corn, and they're
farm.
just being subsidised by the government.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rort, really.
Mm-hmm. You know what I want? I want world domination. I want to take over everything. I want to take over fucking China, Philippines. I want to take it all, man.
Yeah.
I want to subjugate you fucking Aussies. I want world fucking domination, man. That's what I want. I want everybody flying the American flag. Okay?
We're going to have another Eureka Stockade all over again.
All right, that's what I want. And I want to fucking roll through the Middle East, turn it into a parking lot, and put up a McDonald's every 500 meters. Okay? And sell them pork sandwiches night and day. That's what I want, man. That's what I want, man. Because I'm proud to be an American.
Is Popeye a war hawk? Are you a war hawk, Popeye?
Oh, dude, I love war. Yeah, let's go for it, man.
There is a theory, and hopefully Trump pulls them away from this, but there's been a theory for a while about, especially, I guess, the United States, devolving. Their education, the level of education seems to be going downhill, not rising.
Yep.
It's definitely been some issues there.
But you
I
know
don't know if
what?
you've heard that.
You know what I think will happen long after I'm dead, MJ's dead, you're dead. There will be one country that takes it all. I don't know what country it will be, but there'll be one country that takes it all.
Hey, Nico. Oh no, you know what? I don't see it as being a country. I see it as it might not be the United Nations, but it'll be an organization like the United Nations, I believe.
Oh,
And
you know what? I think the Europeans should be put in the corner and for a timeout for at least 6 fucking decades, because those snobby assholes, you know. And finally, Great Britain woke up and like, dude, they're running our country. They're not even running our country anymore. You know.
Tony, how you doing, mate? Oh, geez. Welcome, Nico and Tony.
So what do you think? You with me, man? You want to be my vice president of the world there, MJ?
Yeah, I'll be your vice president. Man.
All right.
But I'll decriminalize border
Yeah,
crossings.
here we go. You two get in charge. We'll have a fucking another cigar fucking incident in the White House, and MJ will be on the front pages, on the front of the pages of the papers, getting caught smoking a big doobie somewhere.
See, Nico's got it right. He's saying, Papa, you will be to blame for that too soon enough. Of course I will. Yeah. But they blame Popeye for everything, man. I know how Dave feels now. It's all Dave's fault. It's all Popeye's fault. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, good of you, Tony. Just thought I'd try out the StreamYards. I went on to Hangouts this morning and I couldn't get on, so obviously they finally closed it up. So I thought I'd try the StreamYard. And
Yeah. Hey, you know why? Check this out, Thunder, man. You know why I want to make MJ my vice president of the world?
oh shit, that's a scary. Come up with lots of fucking
I don't know.
horrible answers, but yeah,
Very
give it to us.
simple. There are bloggers out there that saying he's my henchman and he does my bidding.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
I do Popeye's bidding.
I heard he was your son. It's like Popeye.
Oh, if he was my
Popeye.
son, I'd be so proud of him. Oh my god!
I mean, the controversy or the conspiracy came when we had Popeye won, then MJ won.
Uh huh.
Apparently, I'm. Yeah, I do Popeye's bidding. Apparently, he tells me what to do.
Well, look, you look at it. You got Popeye one, you got MJ one, you got Lad following Dad in the Navy.
No, I mean, hey, you know, all I have to do is pick up the phone. These motherfuckers should fear me, okay? All right. I'm the new fucking Michael Corleone of the fucking Philippine blogosphere, man. I got people doing my bidding, man.
We got Tony, Popeye, MJ is your bitch. Laugh out loud.
Oh, MJ is my Luca Brazzi. Okay.
Tony must be still mad, man. It's all right.
Why, you and Tony have a falling out? Do I need to? I need to bring you both into my office and counsel you both? Okay.
Oh, he's on the side of certain other.
No, he's not. No, don't bullshit now. He's not. Don't bullshit. He's not. Tony's on his side.
Bullshit.
He's on his own.
I've heard what he said, man. I've heard comments. He is. Yes, I've heard it before, man.
No, I have to disagree with you.
Bobsy's got it right. He says Popeye buries the bodies of the trolls that visit his house in the veggie garden. Yeah, that's why I have nice red ripe tomatoes, Bobsy.
Tony is okay with the doxing, man. He's cool with people.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
no, he is not, mate.
Yeah, he is. He's cool with
Come
that.
on, Fluffy. Don't make me put you back out the backstage there.
Well, hey, man. That's how it is, man. I don't give a fuck. But whatever happened with him and Gogo during the Gogo show, it's not my bad, man.
No, look.
Hey, did he close his channel, the Brown Pony?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, he went away.
I think. He got the pressure of knowing that his name's Audrey and what he sounds like got to him.
What got to him? What again?
knowing what his voice sounds like, because I keep putting it out there, and we'll continue to keep putting it out there.
Ding
And
dong, the witch is dead. The witch
and the
is
fact
dead.
that we heard that his name's Audrey.
Audrey. Audrey. Do you know Audrey Hepburn?
I thought it was maybe because of those polka dots he had in his bedroom, man.
Tony, MJ, I have morals, even though I still talk to you. Laugh out loud. Look, the thing is, with Go, he'll come back, or he's probably got another channel. He's running around under a different name now. He'll be listening to everything.
Is he stirring the shit, man, right now, or what?
Of course he is. He'd be doing it under a different name.
He's stirring it under.
Oh man, yeah,
Him
just like
and,
the Stephen King novel, they always come back.
Yeah, him and that Robbie battle.
Well, that's funny. I thought Robbie was I remember that guy used to make vlogs about talking shit about Go-Go, and yeah.
Oh no, they're close, mate. Very close.
Oh,
He's actually running under a different name now, a Concerned Viewer.
Oh,
Or Insult Generator 1.5 volt.
Are they so close that they have sword fights?
It's possible, and it could be a three-way sword fight too.
Yeah, okay. Just asking.
Oh well, I know your friend, your buddy, your best bud, your BFF, BK. He's running under a troll account.
Yes, he is.
He's running under that. He made a comment on mine. I don't care. Like, I don't block anybody. So there's all types of fucked up messages.
Yeah,
like
get to it. What was the comment? I want to hear. Hurry.
He said that border jumper should be. You should have let that border jumper drown. Well, anyway, you know what he's going under though, Popeye. He's going under the gay Popeye. It's what is it called? It's let me see. I'll show it to you right now.
I do know he has a few troll accounts, that's for sure.
It's Popeye 2. That's what he's going under right now.
Oh, MJ, did I tell you about the email he sent me?
No.
Oh, mate, here, hang on. I'll find this email and I'll read it to you, mate. If I can. I was actually going to correct the grammar and send it back to him.
Yeah, that's how I was able to tell it was him because of the grammar. That's how I was able to know it was him under that troll account.
Geez, got to go through these. Gunner, stop sending me so many fucking emails, you bastard. Oh, here it is. It's titled "You Twat." MJ, his comments insulting me. You don't delete it. You're a big, ugly, fat bastard twat. Keep sucking your troll's dick. You a scumbag.
Oh my God. Oh, let me tell you the truth here. I'll tell you what MJ really is. MJ, you're a fine cocksucker. I still got that soundbite, bro. All right. Should I bring it back, huh? Should I bring it back, huh?
Oh, you got it. You still got. I got that soundbite too. Yeah, I don't know what his problem is, man. He, I don't know why he's messaging you. I mean, if he don't like you, why would I don't know? I wouldn't message anybody I don't like.
Downtown, the same person you were describing was on camera also, but in Instagram mask. Okay. Grade 2 stuff. It was Bobsy. I felt so sorry for him. I thought, I should correct all the grammar and send it back to him so he could resend it.
I have to tell you, Nico, I've neither had the drive, the passion. I mean, I keep telling you, I'm waiting for somebody to do something monumentally fucking stupid. Okay?
Give me time, Popeye. Give me time.
And I see a lot of shows disappearing after they've gone up.
Yeah.
Okay? And then all of a sudden they disappear. And I got this funny feeling. Somebody's afraid I might download something, maybe. You know? That they might end up as a talking toilet or a talking piece of shit or a hobgoblin, you know?
Yeah.
I have to admit, the Gollum one is still one of the funniest ones I ever seen. That was fucking hilarious. You really outdid yourself with that one.
I'll have to come over and watch your channel for a while, Tony. I'll see if there's anything there, man. All right.
Oh shit,
I'm
Tony,
looking.
get rid of it now.
Well, he said.
I'm looking for fresh meat.
Well, he was on the move. Where was he going? He's going to Manila, and yeah, he said he didn't want to go to Leyte. Why didn't he want to go to Leyte? He said there was a reason why he didn't want to go. Oh, it's because of Roberto, probably, huh?
Who didn't want to go to Lake?
Bummer.
Oh, don't even bring that guy up. It's been so quiet. I had 72 hours of peace and quiet, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you're harshing my mellow here, okay? You're harshing my mellow, man. I got the finest Colombian coffee right now.
Oh god,
fucking
MJ, send him some Kush, mate.
Yeah, no. I got California's best right here, man.
shit. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, there's so many ways you could buy it here now, medicinal. You could get gummy bears, pardon the pun.
Oh yeah, you get cereal, you get soap,
Yeah.
soaps.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, soaps like CBD soaps or anything and everything, man.
Yeah, and for you retards out there, you don't eat the soap. You actually use the soap on your skin, so it absorbs in. Okay.
They got hot
I
sauce.
just wanted to put that out there for all you BK motherfuckers. Okay.
Hang on, we got breaking news here. It probably is just a rumor, but it's breaking news. Barmer's in the Manila Detention Center.
And who said that?
Bobsy.
Wow, dude. Nobody can. I doubt it. Nobody can hold the hobgoblin. Come on, man.
No, man.
No, but it sounded good.
Oh, he's trying to get his money back. That's right. I guess the money. He's trying to get that.
He must be in there on his hands and knees. Please, I'm so tired of eating red dye hot dogs.
Beetlejuice is saying Barmer is really in a detention center. Well, this could be breaking news. Are we starting rumors here?
I trust Beetlejuice as far as I can spit. I've seen what he said throughout other channels.
Oh, he said some vile shit before.
Oh.
Yep, even about me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he's said things about me too, I think.
Well,
but
if he is in a Manila detention center, I hope he don't drop the soap.
Oh, dude, come on. Who's going to fuck him, man? I wouldn't.
Peter Van Diver?
Well, now you're going to the level of depravity, okay? That's a different story.
You did ask.
And I got asked and answered. Move on. I had a good meal. Don't feel like throwing up this evening.
Beetlejuice, don't hate MJ. It's all love.
See, now Beetlejuice is one of the sides, and I'll tell you what side he is. He goes in every chat and he stirs shit in every chat. He is neither for nor against. He's just there to cause shit wherever he goes. That's Beetlejuice. Okay?
Well, I guess time will tell. If it's not a rumor, we can say we broke the news here first. Thank you, Bobsy. And if it's not true, well, I guess another rumor will start sooner or later anyway.
Show me hardcore proof, and I will do a fucking Popeye short like I did on VBots.
Actually, Lost is not here, so we can talk about Barry all we want. Suck shit, Lost.
He said that? Come on, he didn't say that.
Oh, he hates mentioning Barry all the time. He's sick of it. And I don't blame him, but I've said after what Barry's fucking done, and I tried to give him a voice on my channel and that, and then he carried on after that, so he's fucking open season on that fucker here. There is a certain someone that is offering to pay for Barmer's fees.
He said you're never gonna come to the Philippines, man. That's what he told. That's what he's been saying, Thunder.
Well, honestly, how much do you when you talk about Barry? How seriously do you take anything he says?
No, I'm just trying to stir some shit with you right now. That's all.
The last thing he wants, mate, is fucking. I mean, I talked about this the other day with my girl. I'm there. Said we go there. You watch how he'll disappear like he did when MJ was around.
Yeah.
Dude, I love your brutal honesty, MJ, man. All right, you come out here to Florida, I'll take care of you, bro.
Oh, you'll pay all my bills? All right.
Yeah, I'll pay your
That's what
fucking
I'm
fees, everything, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'll take care of my Luca Brasi.
Luca Brasi.
Beetlejuice, I should time you out just for that. I even offered to, when I do go there, to buy a baseball bat and give it to him before I flog him. I'm tired of him. He's a compulsive liar.
I think he's the one who stirred up most of all this drama. A lot of people don't realize it's from him.
He's the common denominator.
Yeah, he's the common. He's the one who is the problem.
Yeah, he's in the middle of the circle jerk.
Yeah,
there you go. You got a visual now. He's the pivot man. Okay. I'm gonna pay for those comments.
You know what? The thing is, some of the guys who well, I don't say they all stick up for him, but maybe have a little bit of sympathy for what happens to him, are the same guys who will tell you that they don't agree with what he does either. So work that out.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you don't get it both. You don't get it both ways in my book, man. All right. You don't get it both ways. That's just fucking idiotic.
Oh, well, I disagree with what he's saying, but let's have some mercy on him. Oh, well, I mean, what kind of liberal fucking bullshit is that? I mean, that sounds like some lefty liberal fucking bullshit, man.
Tony Hutchison, thanks, Popeye. That image just fucked my day.
Well, I'm here to serve.
Yeah, we call that aim to please.
See what it is they see him as like the poor retard in the group that everyone makes fun of. So they gotta feel like sorry for him, and like that's what they see him as.
Well, see, that's the fucking problem.
Yeah,
right there. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
All right. And when I had him on this show, and I'm speaking serious, I'm not making fun of him. When I told him what he could do in order to unfuck his situation, he turned around and started saying, "Oh, what are you, dad now, huh?" And started mocking me and calling me dad. And dude, if I was his dad, I'd have taken him out back, fucking put two in his head, dug a hole, and fucking buried him, and fucking forgot about it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
I wouldn't even ask you to take care of it, Luca.
Luca.
Oh. It's hilarious how powerful these motherfuckers think I am, man. You know?
You know, I can understand some of it because obviously the riffraff days, and I mean you guys all seem pretty close and tight, but to paint you all with the same brush,
you can't do it, man.
Or to make you responsible for what other people say, that I don't get.
Yeah.
And dude, they're still butthurt about art to this day.
That's what it is, and they're butthurt about that, I think.
Dude, that show is fucking. Thank you for making that show a legend. I appreciate it, man. I go down in fucking history. Long after I'm dead, there'll be some fucking old fuck out there screaming "Popeye, rah rah," you know, in the fucking back corner of the internet somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was good that they kept to the 1 year thing and then did it, but I don't know. To me, I just seen the new channel as being Refresh Radio 2, kind of. So
Oh, I don't
I
even
don't.
think it's that. Did you hear our last show? You'd be amazed.
No,
But
no.
2 women on there, man.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, we were talking politics. We were talking everything. We weren't fucking bashing anybody. All right.
No, that's good. You know,
Yeah.
even when you, I mean, some I like I know some of these guys really deserve it, but even it gets tiring after a while, and
Dude, and you
it's
can
nice to have a
only
change
keep
up.
you can only keep a show like for so long. You can only keep that level of intensity up for so long, and we had to stop. It was like, hey, time to call it a day. We caused a year of drama. I'll admit it. I won't fucking deny it. One iota. We caused a full year of drama. Uh, we fucking we tapped a lot of ass, and we took names later, and they're still hating it, dude. They're still hating it.
Yeah, they got a sour. Yeah, they got a sour taste of RRR in their mouth, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Every time
Well,
they bring it up, man, I giggle like a schoolgirl.
I guess it had the desired effect. Like I said, I watched a couple shows that were entertaining. For the most part, it wasn't my cup of tea, but to each their own.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. And they were all in there. All got ones that are screaming about how their asshole hurts and their hemorrhoids are hanging down to their fucking kneecaps. They were all in there fucking trolling in live chat, fucking rooting certain shows on, then going against certain shows. And it showed where everybody was allied. That's what was so fucking funny about it.
Yeah.
How you doing, Nathan? How you doing, mate?
I like Nathan. I'd like to go skirt chasing with him one of these days.
Yeah. Nate.
Hey, he's taken. Nathan is taken.
Oh, he's taken? Oh, so sorry, Nathan.
Yeah, he's built his home in the Philippines there, and got his lady and his son over there.
Nathan looks like the. Did you ever see the Popeye movie? Kind of looks like the guy who played Brutus.
Bluto.
No, I
Oh
thought
man.
Brutus. Isn't it Brutus?
No,
No,
I already nicknamed Nathan. That is Haggard.
yeah, I think it's Bluto.
Who?
Bluto. Bluto.
Who was the guy that Popeye used to fight with? Was it Bluto or
It
Brutus?
it was Bluto, as you say in the beginning, but because of copyright, they had to change it to Brutus.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
okay.
Little Popeye history for you.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
guy who originally put that out, where I got that from, was Quentin Ballou.
I was actually at the swap meet, man, last week. I actually saw an old Popeye toy. Shit was pretty expensive. It was like in figurine, like from the 40s.
Uh-huh.
Toys are big money if you can get them in good condition, and
Oh yeah, older ones.
especially in the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
not the kind of toys that Allo buy either.
like I got these old toy cannons. They made them in the 60s, and they're actually cannons. You put gunpowder in them and everything, and they actually shoot a project. They don't make them, they don't. Of course, that shit would be illegal nowadays. But
Actually, I got a collection of yo-yos from the 60s and the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah,
Oh,
people.
dude, I was into I had the butterfly yo-yo.
Yeah, I remember them, yeah.
Oh, fuck
What's
yeah.
expensive from those days too? If you kept the Pez dispensers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are big bucks, man. Like the old Casper the Friendly Ghost one, or like they used to have like a Credible Hulk. Like those are expensive, man. If you would have kept them.
I gave my nephew back in the early '70s a 6-gun shooter with the caps. Comes with the caps,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes with the belt. And they don't sell those anymore. It's a silver 38. All right, it's a silver 38, and it's still in the plastic. my sister got pissed and said, "No, you're not giving him that. I don't want anything have him anything to do with guns." And I'm like, "Oh my god." So I still have it to this day, and it's never been taken out of the plastic.
Well, when he's old enough, 21st or something like that, Popeye hand it over.
Oh fuck no, it's mine, man.
Or if he
That's-
had, or like those old GI Joes, those GI Joes from the '60s or '70s. If you had those,
yeah, just don't let fucking Aloe play with the GI Joes, all right?
Oh, imagine what he would do to him. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
What sort of vlog would go up with that? Bloody hell. He'd have G.I. Joe and Barbie doing shit that fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to have a side business, man. I did that years ago. I used to sell collectibles and shit like that. I used to do the storage wars thing where I would go out to auctions and buy storages out. I would do that. You know, I had a side
I
business.
see that.
I did that for years.
I watch that on TV sometimes, those storage wars
Yeah.
where they
It's good money sometimes. Sometimes you can lose your
get,
ass. So I've lost a lot of money too, man. But sometimes you
you got
make
to
good
get
money.
lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to get lucky.
yeah, lucky. But there's certain things you look for when you buy units. But yeah.
Did you guys know women and beer are very similar? Okay?
Uh-oh.
They both make you act like a fool, and some go down better than others.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because Cover he sent me a link to this site. It's called I Fucking Love Australia. Okay. And I like the page, and my God, the shit they come up with on this page, right? There's all kinds of Popeye One material in there, okay? All kinds. I mean, oh my God, I could devastate the Aussie community with this shit, okay?
I wouldn't be surprised. One thing about Australians I will say, is that we tend to be able to fucking take the piss out of ourselves.
Oh, dude, you guys got a cheeky sense of humor, man. I love it. I love it.
I think it's just, that's part of the culture here. We don't take ourselves too seriously, I guess.
Oh, not at all, man. Not at all.
I lost. It did put a message saying he was going somewhere and then would be back, but I haven't seen him. Nathan, the link is in there. Anyone else wants to jump on, please, feel free. You're all welcome.
You know, like here's some more shit. If you're funny, you're automatically 75% more attractive. Beauty fades, but sarcasm, that shit's forever. Okay? See, that's right out of a Bostonian's handbook, right there, man. No wonder why I liked Australia when I went there.
The chat's gone pretty quiet. We've still got 21 watching. Awful quiet in there.
Yeah. Who's got all that background noise?
I thought it was MJ, but let's have a look. Yeah, MJ's just muted himself, so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm right
You,
here, but there's no
oh,
noise. Yeah, what noise? I don't.
Not now, can't hear it.
I hear like
yeah.
some TV in the background.
That's
Oh,
that's
me.
you, Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah, the TV's me. Hang
I'm
on.
a good guy. I mute my TV and put the closed caption on.
Good on you. Yeah, I just muted it. Oh, Jesus. Hey, babe, you still there? Beetlejuice trivia. Who's the only person in the world that decoded a dollar bill and selling his book in Amazon for less than $5?
Michael Fazio.
Yeah, he's gone off. He's what can I say? He's kind of a Fruit Loop, isn't he?
I would have to say I like Michael because he is eccentric.
No, that's a better way of putting it. Yeah, definitely eccentric.
Okay, and see how I put that Jergens lotion on that ass so it didn't get chapped. Huh?
So
See
I'm
how you
kind of
do
worried.
that?
I'm kind of worried because you start to sound politically correct.
Well,
Well,
go ahead.
oh, talking about chapped asses, man. You should have heard the stock boy, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
His ass is pretty chapped, man, about
What
something.
what
I
the
was only I could only watch 5 minutes of it, mate. It was
what did the stock boy have to say?
go to
No,
his channel, mate. It's just read the name of the video he put up.
he went after Brutally Lauren. He went after, yeah.
But I thought women and children were off limits.
I don't know.
Brutally, Lauren has done nothing to nobody. I mean, she's a fair lass in my eyes. You like that, Thunder?
He was pretty upset, man.
Well, there's this little thing. It's called the off button. Huh?
Yeah, I like that button.
Dude, I don't even listen to the chair anymore. Fucking, I value my sanity, man. I really do. I value my sanity. I just like
No, he was
no.
just railing on about us. You fuckers don't even work, and I've been married to the same woman for 25 years, and I've worked. What the fuck do you guys do? And he was pretty upset, man.
What did I do? Let's see. I fought for God and country. Let's see what else I've done. I've worked civil service for over 13 years. I have a total of 20, 30, close to 40 years of working, and I collect two pensions and waiting to collect my third when I turn 62. Never taken, let's see, what do they call that? I've never taken disability. I've never taken unemployment. I've never been a burden to the state.
Yeah.
I think I've been a pretty good citizen of the United States of America.
I think he's just mad maybe at his situation, Popeye. Maybe I don't know. Economically, he's not doing too well. I mean, I know I've heard him before. He
Uh-huh.
sent his wife back to the Philippines for a month, and he was complaining that he had to give her like $1,500. He was complaining that he had to pay for a plane ticket. So, I mean, I don't know if this is a guy who's in financial straits
Or he's just a cheap cocksucker.
Yeah, and he was like
Yeah.
complaining. He was like complaining about it. And I don't know. Fuck, that's fucking weird, man.
We as men and women on this earth, we make our own prisons. We make our own situation.
Yes, true.
Okay. Oh, like you've made your situation in California. You're now fucking.
Yes.
You're a little lefty who likes to spark up, get tattoos, right? That's your
Yes.
life, and you fucking like it, right?
Yes, my life is wonderful right now.
Okay, you like your life, all right?
Yes.
I'm a guy who worked most of his adult life, collects a couple of pensions, likes to watch his politics, drink his coffee, come on here and talk about, where I've been in the world. I've made my life. I like my life, all right?
Yes.
I can live with myself, all right?
Yes.
That's the first question you got to ask when you get up in the morning. Can you live with yourself?
Yes.
Do you like where you've gotten and what you've done? If you don't take it out on other people. They didn't do it to you. You did it to yourself.
Yeah.
All right?
I think he spends too much time in his room drinking.
Fucking put the booze away. You probably spend about $1,500 fucking bucks in booze a month. All right? Right? Booze ain't cheap in America. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't cheap. Not like the old days in the 70s where I could go down to the packy and get a fucking 6-pack for $2. You know? What's a 6-pack cost you now? What? $13?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even want to buy a 6-pack here. You want to buy it by the carton, a lot cheaper. But you buy a 6-pack, you pay through the nose here.
Yeah. You know, and if that's your thing, you like to drink, you like to get angry, don't fucking take it out on other people, man. No?
I think that's I think that's what does happen.
Me, I'm into being sober. I like being sober because I'm high on life. When I can talk to somebody intelligent about politics, when I can disagree with somebody and they're not going to dox me, oh man, that's fucking just lovely. I love that shit, you know? I really do.
How you doing, Nathan?
Yeah.
Haggard, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Doing real well.
It's good to hear you, buddy.
Thought I'd just come on and show you this wicked. Check this bitch out.
Okay.
You see it? Now that's a fucking big ass crane on a boat, man. It's got a
Big ass
helipad.
crane on a boat. Yeah.
I don't see nothing.
Don't see anything?
Not yet.
Okay. Probably don't have enough frickin'
There you go. Now I see your face.
don't have.
Now we see.
Okay, you see my face?
Yep.
Yes.
Now you see it.
Yep.
Yeah, she just pulled up this morning, unloading a few things. I don't know whether it's going to take on that big reel or not.
Man, that beard you got's looking good, dude. I'm gonna send you a beard. I'm gonna send you a comb for your beard for Christmas.
That's all right, mate.
Oh no, you deserve
I need a
it.
haircut.
No, you don't. Let it grow. Let it grow right down to your arse.
I used to be like that. Once upon a time. I'll carry on. See if there's too much noise.
You still with me, Thunder?
Yeah. I got my baby telling me to remove the comments off the thing so everyone can see the picture. She's the puppet master. She's my go-to tech guy. Actually, go-to tech gal. Thanks, babe. Because that's the thing, Randall, where Nathan is, the work is up and down at the moment, I think, in Darwin.
Is that where they have the incest problem?
No, that's Tasmania.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking, man. You know, I mean, because like I thought the girls in Tasmania were quite lovely when I was there.
Yeah, it's a bit like New Zealand and Australia. You know, everyone makes fun of the New Zealanders and sheep. Yeah, babe, I found out how to do it. Thank you.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, Beetlejuice, if I took shrooms every morning, could you imagine what fucking Popeye One Shorts would be like?
You'd probably be getting job offers from Hanna-Barbera.
Yep, I sure as shit would, man. Sorry, I got to blow your theory out of the water there, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
You there, Nathan?
Nathan left. Huh? Oh no, he's quiet.
No, he's still
silent.
there.
He's muted right now. He's working. I saw the crane. Yeah, I saw the crane.
Where is he at right
Shoot.
now? Is he at work right now or something?
Yeah, he's in the Darwin Harbours, mate. In Darwin, up in
What is
Yeah, he's
what does he
actually
do?
doing that 4-letter word,
Mm.
WORK. You know,
Oh.
earning
he's
coin. Yeah.
he's driving trucks at the moment, probably delivering or being loaded up with gear.
Yeah.
That 4-letter word, man. That.
I think he said yesterday he's on a side tipper.
Mm.
How do you scare an expat on Halloween?
Uh-oh.
He's fine.
You wear a costume that says work on it.
Jesus Christ. Jeez. The thing is, you know, it's kind of sad that, you know, because a lot of those expats have earned their retirement over there, you know.
No, I'm talking a certain sect of expats.
Yeah, like the nomads. The guys are trying to nomad their way into the Philippines.
Yeah. But as
Yes.
for now, kind sir, I must depart your lovely live stream.
No worries, mate.
And I want to thank you for inviting me on. And I enjoyed the chit chat and I enjoyed the quiz. It was fucking awesome, dude.
No worries, Popeye. Anytime, mate.
All right. Hey,
All right, man.
fucking Jewy, hang tough, man.
All right, man.
I'll have a job for you.
All right, I'll hang in there, man.
All right. Be cool.
All right.
Nathan, great to see you, bud.
Okay, no worries, bye-bye. Catch you later.
God damn it, we're all about to leave. I was about to leave too, man. I'm about to go get me something to eat, man. I'm hungry.
No worries, mate.
All
No
right, man.
problems.
I might
Thanks
come
for
back.
coming on.
Yeah, but if you're still on, I might jump back on, man. I'm just gonna eat something.
No worries, mate.
All right, man. Later.
Take care. Bye.
Yep.
All right, Nathan. We got the run of the show now, mate. Yeah. Nathan has muted himself.
Try not to make too much noise.
What do you reckon, Nathan? I got some trivia questions. I might
Yeah, go for it.
wait, see what the guys. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. This is a bit of a different one. In which country did the Easter Rising take place in 1916? In which country did the Easter Rising take place in 1916? No idea. I should have known. In which country did the Easter Rising take place in 1916? Yeah, I could have guessed it, but we've got one answer there in the chat. Anyone else want to take a crack at it? Bobsy, I'll give you a clue. Think of countries that celebrate Easter. I'm not sure China does, but I mean, it was a good guess, but think of countries that do celebrate Easter. Okay, give guys a couple more seconds and then. Here we got Greece, Scotland. All right, guys. Oh, we got Italy. All right, guys. Give you the answer here. You're all wrong, actually. It's Ireland. Kind of not surprising. Probably had plenty of rebellions. Okay. Which 7 US states succeeded and formed the original confederacy during the U.S. Civil War? That's hard naming them all. Which 7 U.S. states succeeded and formed the original confederacy during the U.S. Civil War? Damn. Naming all 7, that's a bit hard. I could have guessed a couple of them, but I don't know if I could have named all 7. It's a little bit hard. What about you, Nathan? Do you reckon you could have named all 7? New Mexico. Easter Island. Well, Bobsy, you named one of them, but I'll give this one. I'll name this one out because it is pretty hard to name all 7. But it's Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Texas. So here we'll go back to here's an easier one. What 3 colours appear on the Italian flag? What 3 colours appear on the Italian flag? Should be easy. Yeah, DR, no Tennessee in there. Okay. Got a few guys in there. Red, white, and green, is it? So we got a couple of winners in there. Yeah, let's throw a couple more in there. What name is given to Britain's policy of avoiding strict enforcement of parliamentary laws on early American colonies? What name is given to Britain's policy of avoiding strict enforcement of parliamentary laws on early American colonies? Jesus. If anyone knows this one, geez. Yeah, Brexit is a bit late, Bobsy. Going back to the US colonies, I'm going to give the answer out to this one because this is pretty crazy. The answer is salutary neglect. So, what the hell? Never ever heard that one. Here we go, guys. This one should get this one. Don't need a date, but just what was the name of the first space shuttle to go into space? What's the name of the first space shuttle to go into space? Give these guys a while because it seems the chat is lagging a bit. We got an answer in there. Is anyone else going to crack? And Nathan?
Colombia! Colombia!
We've got Nathan's answer. DR said Challenger. Nathan says Columbia. The answer is Columbia. Well done, bud. Yep, Nathan knew it. Oh, I reckon I know this one too. We'll do one more because which dung beetle was worshipped by the ancient Egyptians? Which dung beetle was worshipped by the ancient Egyptians? See if anyone can get Nathan, you want to have a go?
No idea, right?
We've got one answer in the chat. We'll see. Mercury. Sorry, DD. That's incorrect. Okay. DR was pretty quick with that one. Yeah, it was a scarab beetle. Billy the Beetle. I guess we didn't get too many answers to that one. Who was shot outside the Hilton Hotel in Washington on March 30th, 1981? This easy one. Who was shot outside the Hilton Hotel in Washington on March 30th, 1981? Oh, no, I would be wrong.
Ronnie Reagan?
Okay, we got one answer from Nathan. Anyone? We got DR's put in John Lennon. We got Nathan says Ronald Reagan. DR says John Lennon. Steve says Reagan. Give guys another 5 seconds and we'll call it. It was Ronald Reagan. Well done. Got one to Steve and Nathan there. Well, this is too easy. Not even going to ask that one. But we'll let it go for now and maybe ask some more at another time. Just a few trivia questions in there to wet the whistle of everybody. So what time do you usually finishing work down there, Nathan?
6 till 6, mate.
You there, Nath? Oh shit, 12-hour
12.
days. Fuck that.
Yeah, 6 till 6, 12 hours.
Good. Makes good money, but
Yeah,
geez,
it's good
long
money.
hours, man.
Yeah.
How much work you got there, you reckon? How much
today
work do you
only.
reckon there?
Yesterday, today.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, eventually I'm gonna. What's the weather like out here today? Not too bad. I'm gonna have to go out and do some bloody
It's beautiful, yeah.
chores. Yeah. Rub it in. Just rub it in, mate. Well, you got a 30-degree day up there? $30, no humidity.
Yeah. Not even a cloud in the sky.
Oh, damn. Well, that crane you showed, mate, that was huge.
Yeah.
What are they lifting with that? Containers?
No, it's like a rig tender for the oil rigs.
Okay.
It's called the Sapura Constructor. So I think it must be up there. Production rigs. I'm not sure.
Okay. No worries. Yeah, it was a huge crane, that's for sure. Pretty new, eh? Hey, Sinister, how you doing, mate? I've already been going a few hours, I think, buddy. At some stage, I'm going to have to either get someone to entertain you guys or shut it down while I go and put some washing on. Time to do some washing. I was going to do some couple of days ago, but the weather here has been just a little bit overcast and cold. Hard to get stuff dry on the line. So I'm guessing, Nathan, you just got the job while it's a certain ship in port.
Yeah, whenever the ships come in, we load them up.
Okay. Yeah.
There'll be another one in a couple of weeks. Sometimes they come every week.
Yeah, but it's I mean, like you said, the money's good and that, but you need it coming in a little bit more regular than that, eh?
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of money myself, so I don't need a lot.
Yeah, true. Oh, it's good to always have a bit of drinking money in your pocket, though, mate.
Yeah, save it all up for the Philippines.
Yeah, I can understand that.
No, I don't drink very little. I'm still drinking a bottle of Jim Beam I started drinking last year.
Jesus Christ, mate. So what? You still got much to do to your house over there in the Philippines?
The house is done, but just need to do the fence and finish off the boys' bedroom outside.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yep.
So gonna buy next door.
You're gonna what?
Gonna buy another 400 square meters next door.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, why not get the land while you can?
Eventually put on that. Yeah. Well, I have to buy some of it anyway for right. So I might as well just buy the whole lot.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I
How
come
often
into some money just a
you
little
on
while
the?
ago, so. Alright.
Oh, cool. Good one, man.
Got terrible internet, man.
You phoning like the Philippines every day, or you in contact?
Yep. There's Belong Mobile. $15 a month. I can.
Damn. That's a bonus. That's cheap as, mate.
Yeah, it's great.
No, this channel hasn't had a pissed Aussie on here. I'm not sure who you're referring to. Looks like we've got someone searching. No idea who you're talking about, love. No idea. But, I'm sure you are. Sure you are. But yeah, anyway, Nate, I just I got on today to try this new StreamYard and see how it worked.
Goes good, eh?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I guess it's one of those things that just take a little bit of time getting used to it. But he was arguing Nathan about kids. Well, that was a different show. That wasn't on here. That was a different live stream altogether. Yeah, I know he was talking about DR, but that wasn't on here. Different stream altogether.
That was an Noxus stream, wasn't it?
I thought it was the shield. I thought it was the shield. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I thought the shield, Steve. That's what I reckon it was on. Hey, babe, how you doing? Need to get me motivated, sweetie. I need to get some washing done sooner or later. Get it done early and get it on the line and get it dry. But right now, Nathan, I just pulled out a big square piece of lamington. I don't think there's any. Yeah, I don't know about the baddies. Everyone's got their own opinions, Lump, and what they do is that's their business. The only bad ones are the ones that bring people's wives and kids into it. Yeah, Stevie did. Oh man, this lamington's just so fresh, man. Sorry to tease you with it, Nathan.
It's all right. I got food today.
Excuse me for being rude, people, and eating while I'm chatting. Oh, you take your lunch, did you? Make yourself something? I'm surprised they don't have some sort of shop down there at the wharves. Yeah. Well, good on you, Lump. That's,
Oh yeah, right. Hiring.
sorry, Nathan, didn't hear you.
Duterte is declaring martial law on Negros Island.
Oh, shit, really? Damn. I wonder what happened there to do that.
Falling
Something
attacks
must
from
have
the
gone down.
NBA just lately. Yeah.
Nick, was
The
that,
NBA.
isn't that where Larry and Ed are? Pretty sure Larry and Ed are on Negros.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Warren, I've got a mouthful of food, mate. Nathan just said that martial law has just been declared on Negros. Unbelievable. I guess they have to do something, but yeah. If you heard, Steve just said that there was a shitload of killings. I think Nathan said something about the PMP, and well, there we go, guys. We got. Thanks, Steve. Let's click this link and see what it has to say. Duterte threatens Negros martial law amid deaths. Obviously, the threat's gone to the point where he's actually declared it now. After 4 policemen were killed by suspected
Well, I'm not
communist
sure if he's
rebels.
actually declared it, but
Ah, okay. So in other words, he's just threatening to declare it at the moment after
it's in the
4.
pipeline, no?
Yeah, after 4 policemen were killed. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Unbelievable. Well, I guess you got to do something. I'm not so sure martial law works, but definitely needs to do something. And I don't see 20 killed from July 18th to 27th. Shit. Jesus. Mate, he should have surrounded that island and put the military in there. Bloody hell, unbelievable. Jeez. Yeah, I guess so, Warren. I guess so. got to be, I guess, worried about that. Make sure they kill the right ones. No worries, Lump. Thanks for popping in. It's kind of sad that, somewhere like the Philippines where you got such happy-go-lucky people and I guess a paradise for fucking expats that they have to deal with this sort of shit.
Awesome. Hatch
Unbelievable.
change.
What's that?
They're changing the hatch.
Okay.
Means get a break for a little while.
Warren, I did a stint on Timor Island, and it was just bullshit the way the army acted. They overstep. They always overstep. To be honest with you, I don't know. I guess that's the problem you're always going to have, Warren, when you bring the military into it. They are heavy-handed. For right or wrong, it's just the way it is. Well, I guess I got to do something though. I wonder though if this will change the minds of any people thinking about going there to live. I mean, where you are, Nathan, it's pretty cool, isn't it? You don't have those sorts of issues there.
Nah. Well,
Although,
basically with the MPA, if you're not an arsehole, right, they got no issue with you.
yeah. I guess Barry's okay there too because if they kidnapped him, no one would pay to get him back. Just saying.
Larry's pretty alright there.
Yeah. Barry's riding with the locals anyway.
That's what I mean. He's well known, well liked.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the problem though, Warren. That no one would pay for him to get back. No use taking him. They might pay to get him back. What's all that noise, Nathan?
Blowing a friggin' gale up here, eh?
Ah, is that what it is?
Yeah. Wind. I've seen this much wind up here for ages, man. They start the Darwin Ambon yacht race tomorrow, eh?
Never heard of it.
Yeah. It's the 35th running of it. They stopped it for a long time when the Muslims and the Christians had a big duke out in Ambon.
Jesus Christ.
Probably stopped for about 7 years, I think.
Jesus. Hang on, just got to share my Lamington with the dog. It's a problem when you got a dog, man. You can't have nothing without sharing it.
Otherwise, you get that real disgusting look, eh?
Oh man, you know about you know it. First it's the sad eyes, and then yeah, when you eat it all without giving me any, it's like what the fuck. Oh jeez. So what, you on a break now?
The shiploader is changing hatches.
Yep.
So they winch up the boom, it rolls along to the next hatch, and then they lower it down, and we start again. So yeah.
So you reckon you'll be there till 6? You reckon you'll be there till 6?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! And then night shift will take over from us.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah. So
actually, that's the shift you wanted, mate. That's the shift you wanted, 6 till midnight, 6 till 6 in the morning. Then you get all the penalties.
Nah, I'm just on a flat rate. It's all the same.
But is it?
Yeah,
that would suck.
I'm just on 35 flat.
That suck. I would have thought the guys working from 6 till 6.
35 is not bad for driving.
Yeah, but when you're doing 6 in the evening till 6 in the morning, you'd think you'd get some penalties in that.
I would if I was working with some of them, big multinational company or something. But
yeah.
Nah, I'm just working for a little fella. Little fella who nearly went broke, and he's struggling to fucking build himself back up now.
Okay. Yeah, well, when the mining boom dropped in WA, that would have affected you guys real bad, wouldn't it?
Oh well, we had our own drop in the mining. We have big iron ore mines here going.
Yeah, well, those big companies, mate, those big companies are sleazebags. So as soon as they see the price in the metals and that drop, they close everything up again.
Yeah, well, they have to, otherwise can't mine it for nothing.
I think they over. Yeah, I know, but I think they overdo it. You know, they could still be making money. They're just not making the money that they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sinister. I imagine it did. Well, as far as I know, I think Roxby's still going pretty strong here.
Oh, Roxby will keep going for another about 100 years the way they're going. I think they canned the idea of open cutting it. It was going to be the largest open cut in the world.
Where's that?
Exactly. Roxbury. Plans have opened
Okay.
cutting Roxbury, but I think they've canned it. And it would have shortened the life down to 30 years or something, but the way they're going, it'd be like 100 years.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, guys, I might call it a day on this one. I only really came on to try see how StreamYard worked, and so thanks for coming on, Nathan. Thanks
Okay,
for
no
stopping by,
worries.
MJ. Thanks to all the guys in the chat. Take it easy, Warren. Hope you have a good day, mate. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. But yeah, guys, just wanted to try out this StreamYard and see how it worked, and managed to get it working. So, but we'll talk again soon. Right, Nathan. Thanks a lot, mate.
Okay. All right, mate.
See you, mate. See you, everybody. Take care, guys. Sinister's Australian, Randall. Aussie, Western Australia. Well, see you later. Hey, I don't know how to end the bloody thing. How do I do it?